Yes, again. And there you go. It says I am
You
alive.
live.
Yeah, it says I am alive. Yeah,
That's Mind Blocks is here. He says hello.
already. Holy crap.
There you go.
Hello. Hello, Mindblocks. Welcome to the stream, dude. Just started.
Hey, Mind Blocks.
Gonna go from
It's
gonna go from now till 12, maybe 1. So just a bunch of PS4 games. So everyone sit back and relax. And I hope to God the actual, and I do mean actual quality is good this time because I actually made sure it was good because I did some private streams before I start streaming this time. So
yeah. I see you got Franklin.
yes. So do me a favor, guys. Please tell me if the game is running nice and smooth. Because I'm hoping to God it is.
Nope. It's looking good now. So
No, but like, is it lagging? Is it fine? Or
actually, it's not lagging.
nice?
That's not good.
Is it pixely or
Now
does it look?
so
Is it pixely or does it
not
look?
really.
Okay.
Nope. Mind Block says everything sounds normal again.
Nice, perfect. And I just died, so everything's good.
Yeah.
Ah, boy.
Sure, it'd be so cool in Grand Theft Auto that you can control the train.
Yeah. I love that mission. It's funny when my brother, uncle, dad, and I, when we would play San Andreas, I would always do that, and they would get so bored, and they would just take the control. Like, okay, Kale, that's enough. You want to control trains, play for Thomas. I'm like, oh, come on. But oh well. But no,
Mind Block says it also looks normal.
great to hear. Hopefully the audio is okay for the game, and hopefully you guys are not echoey.
Yeah.
Which I don't think you are.
Yeah. You know, back in the days when my parents were fine with Walmart before they didn't like it, so me and my dad were at Walmart, and I found a remote control Molly, and I was like, and then so I got it, and not only that, but I also got Come Ride the Rails with it, which is actually where Marley is in it. So that's a that's pretty cool.
The only remote control
I'm
engine.
not remote control Molly weird.
The only
I like rare.
the only remote control engine I legit have is Thomas, and I only plan to get Thomas because honestly, I like remote control engines, but I don't find them as cool as I used to be honest. Like even my Thomas remote control, as much as I love him, I'm legit thinking about just cutting his wires and just getting a coupling and just using the box cuff or something, and the actual Thomas, I'll just like switch the bogey with the wheels and stuff. And man, I forgot how terrible of a driver I am.
Mr. Mindlock says, unfortunately, I couldn't get my face reveal film today because it got dark, so I'm going to try do it tomorrow.
That's fine, my blocks. Take your time.
Speaking of remote control, my remote control Thomas, I love it, but unfortunately, the remote control is dead. I mean, it's old now, and I can't. Even if I put a new battery in it, it wouldn't do anything. So, do you know how I did?
You threw it out?
I threw the controller away, but I kept the Thomas. But this time, I ripped out the box, the wires in the box, and just kept the Thomas.
Okay.
My blood says, and also thought of another idea to show it, which I think would be better and simple.
Whatever works for you, my friend.
Yeah.
Not just self.
Tomorrow's going to be a busy day for me because I have to work on my Golden episode and I have to work on my character interview.
Tomorrow, I mean, I'm not going to watch all the Super Bowl because I'm not a big football guy, but I will watch it here and there. Besides that, I do legit want to, I'm going to work on The Great Discovery, and that's it. And when I'm done filming The Great Discovery, during this week, I will edit the audio for the Magic Railroad, then the actual video itself. Then after that, the Sonic movie's coming out. So, and then I'm just gonna go on from there because I thought, well, like I told you guys, to make it easier for me, like this video, there's gonna be a bunch of Thomas videos, but I'm definitely gonna do some reviews. So, with that said, Mind Blocks, are you able to hear me, or am I too far away? Because I hope I'm not.
Mind says it is the I love you joke video, the one Kill did the other day.
How is that gonna work for him? I'm gonna check.
I think he means he's doing it.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Well, good luck on that, Mind Blocks. Hopefully it works well for you. It took me a little while to do it, but it was fun regardless.
Says he can hear you just fine.
Perfect.
My Molly, actually, so my remote control Molly, the control doesn't work, but it works, but then the Molly moves like really, really slow, so I threw it away, and I got an actual Trackmaster Molly.
Ooh.
It's actually funny. I was looking at my Trackmaster Molly today. I'm thinking, man, I need to do something with this. Like, I need to make a video of this character at some point.
I'm also going to use the Patrick I love you green screen.
I didn't even know there was a green screen for that.
Yeah, some people make green screen videos, just like random things.
Oh yeah.
So that like it's easier for you.
Oh yeah, I know. I subscribe to a few of them. But oh man, if I knew that, I just would have done that instead. Damn it.
You did it the hard way.
I put effort into it, so I'm proud anyways.
You know what we should do, Stitch? You know, that I love you and green screen and video that you did. You should do this time when SpongeBob and Patrick will give you chocolates, and this time you have like that guy who was talking about chocolate. Chocolate!
Side dude?
You should do another SpongeBob video when SpongeBob and Patrick were about to give you chocolate, and then you'll be the guy that does the chocolate.
Nah, are you moving your laptop? Matt, are you moving your laptop?
I think there's an action.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Matt's microphone. Oh well. Matt, whatever you're doing, can you stop it? Because there's like so much static here.
I'm gonna meet him. I'm not until you. Oh, what the?
He must have left just to come back. So, because this has been happening with Matt recently, where he'll do something and he gets so static. Yeah, I don't get it. Maybe come back, Matt.
I don't know what's going on.
It could be his internet or his microphone. I don't know.
Okay, so what I was saying is, you should do another SpongeBob green screen video when SpongeBob and Patrick were giving you a chocolate, and then you be the guy that does the chocolate.
Yeah, that could be funny. Maybe, that'd be funny. I could do that. It's funny. There's a few of those I thought about doing. I can't think of which ones, but I thought of a few. Not SpongeBob, but just ones in general. Like, I thought of a Simpson one. I'm actually doing the one from the Sonic movie. 3 of them actually. So that's going to be really fun. I kind of thought about doing Thomas and the Magic Railroad, actually. You know, why not? Yeah, SpongeBob and some others.
Have you seen that SpongeBob episode called Wormy?
I don't. Lonely. Doesn't ring a bell.
It's the episode when SpongeBob and Patrick were afraid of that butterfly and thought it was a monster.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen an episode in years. Like, I barely remember it.
I don't watch the episode anymore. I stopped watching since I was little. I've seen all the SpongeBob episodes, even the new ones, but this one I'm not gonna watch anymore because first of all, that close up of that butterfly or whatever a horsefly creeped me out.
Uh,
So I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it anymore.
because Matt's, well, I don't know if he is here or not. Like, it's good if he is, but sometimes on his microphone. We can hear you, but there's so much static, dude. If it's not too much trouble, Aaron, what's the chat saying?
My Black said, that SpongeBob episode with the butterfly, yeah, creeped me out too.
Any other thing you said?
But okay, well, before he said that, he also said, and Super Lego Mac 240 did one too. It was the I Love You green screen that he was talking about.
Right.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it, Matt. You're just really quiet.
There we go.
Like, is there a way you can come closer to your mic or something?
Yeah, I'm using my phone.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I use the phone because, I mean, if you use like an actual microphone, it might get static, so.
I don't. It's weird because Matt uses laptop tons of times. It looks fine, so I honestly don't know what the hell is going on.
Yeah, Matt, have you seen that SpongeBob episode called Wormy when they were afraid of that butterfly and they thought it was a monster?
Oh, oops.
I think we lost him again.
Give me a second. Just let me check. Yeah, Matt's here. I know that. So he just could be having internet connection or just his device isn't working. I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Good. There's times in my mind I put able to chat to each other perfectly, and the static very rarely happens. But I don't know if it's his microphone or it's like a bug or what. But like sometimes I just can barely hear the guy.
Right.
There you are, dude.
Oh, is it?
There you are.
You on your phone still?
Yeah, I was trying to
See what's wrong with your laptop?
figure it.
Okay.
You know, I was watching these horror parodies. It was there was one with Friday the 13th. So when Jason was coming in about to kill people, there were four boys, and then one of them said, "Man, you better get out of here before you get jumped."
Okay.
And then Jason just walks away, and I'm like, "Oh yes, that would definitely happen because because it's 4 against 1." So
Yeah.
that was funny. Like the funniest part was like they were just staring at Jason like he was nothing, and then one of them just said, "All right, I'm gonna get out here before you get jumped."
Are you on your laptop again, Matt?
Yeah, I tried to reset something.
That's not as bad, but still there. With that, I can kind of deal with this if needed.
They're not that bad.
You watch on the stream and you can tell. I can't honestly describe it to you.
No, just tell you.
Yeah, if you watch on the stream, you'll be able to tell if it's bad. Because I honestly can't say if it's as bad or better or yeah.
I'll stick.
I wonder if your microphone is like broken or something that, or just why. I don't know. But I kind of wonder if something's like wrong when it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Wait.
No. Just realized.
Simon?
I was saying that I just realized.
Oh, okay.
Shadow.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
You're doing a stunt. Hey!
I always fail, but I don't care. I just find it so fun.
And then you're on the air, and about to boom.
I think about
Hello.
it.
Yeah.
I think about it.
My blog said that's a keeper. LOL.
I believe I can fly. Boom. Yep, that definitely broke the car. Yup. Yeah, I can't even drive properly anymore.
Oh, yep, you're doing that stunt and
Oh well.
Oh yeah.
Drive. Get in.
Time up. Boom.
Oh no! Oh no, my gosh, no way! Okay, so I was about to throw a sticky bomb, and the cop shot it, and it made me explode.
Oh yeah, I see him. Oh yeah, I just saw it.
Idiot.
My box said, Aaron, what was your funniest moment from SpongeBob? Not that I really care, just wondering. The funniest moment was from SpongeBob. I think the funniest one was well, there are lots of funny moments. I
can't tell you what my funniest moment is, but I can tell you what my favorite episode is, and that's Fry Cook Games. I love that episode.
Yeah. I got one. The funniest part was when it was called Rise and Shine. It was like a Patrick episode, and then when the clock was making the alarm noises, and then Patrick's like, "All right, you got me now, cut it out." But then he attacks the lamp, and I'm like, Patrick, what are you doing? It's not the lamp; it's a gosh dang clock. But I laughed so hard at that scene. So yeah, I think that's the funniest part. And also the second funniest part with Pat, I think one of the funniest moments with Patrick was when it was him and Sandy, and I'm pretty sure you know what it is.
Yeah,
it was when Patrick kicked Sandy, and then Sandy starts beating him up, and then what did Patrick say after Sandy beat him up?
Okay, I think it said whoever has the red car, your light is on, and then you see him with the tuba. Yeah, I love that part.
I gotta say, Sandy.
She kicks ass.
I didn't think Sandy was gonna be that rough on him because like that's one of his friends. That's one of her friends. But Sandy, come on, chill out. Patrick is Patrick. So
yeah, but at the same time, you don't just kick a woman just because. Then again, you're not supposed to kick anyone because it's not right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my phone.
Right. Oh,
yeah.
Here we go.
I think the best part.
Now
Oh,
I.
you're doing it. Oh, let me guess, you're doing another stunt. Oh,
Yep.
I see you driving to the date.
Oh my god! Yes,
I believe I can fly.
yes, yes.
Oh,
These are so static.
who was an actress?
Yes.
Come on.
What's that? Okay, that's the most weirdest stack I've ever. Look ahead. Look ahead.
Oh no! Oh no! My cow!
Um,
My cow! Jump! 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 Kind of sounds like Bumblebee actually.
yeah, that would be from Transformers. Um,
I got the cow.
Bumblebee from Transformers 5 when he was talking, it's just him doing the buzzing, or the beeping, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Actually, for some reason, I'm more used to Bumblebee beeping or talking in the radio than hearing his actual voice, for some weird reason. I wonder why they always make Bumblebee like a mute person. But in the old Transformers, like he was like he can talk, but then in the movies and in the Transformers Prime, he was mute.
I think it's because a lot of people know Bumblebee as his character who got his voice box ripped out. So because fans really like that story, they kept that story in. And I'll say I don't mind it. Like I like that story with Bumblebee.
Oh yeah. Aaron, what's your favorite, funniest moment from Thomas? Oh wow. Now you mean like the entire show, or like plus the movies and specials, or just the show? Because if I say the movies, if you say the show plus the movies, I would say it's a scene from Magic World that's funny. It was when Needleton was calling Splendor stupid, but then he got covered in coal.
Yeah, I was gonna say the exact same thing.
But in the show, I would say in the CGI series when Gordon and Spencer are roasting each other.
Yeah, that's funny too.
Yeah. No. If you are that special, you'll be leaving from platform 1. I always leave from platform 1 because I bold the express.
Yeah, that's funny. I will admit.
If numbers are so important, then why is Thomas number 1 and you are only number 4? Well, you don't even have a number.
Yeah, that always gets me laugh.
Just accepted
Yeah.
today.
I see you ride a jet plane.
Yep. Sadly.
Hopefully you don't crash it.
Oh no, I'm great at flying these things, but actually I'm not gonna say what I'm about to say. I'll say whenever the stream is done.
My book said the funniest moment from Thomas is from the episode Buckle Tracks and Bumpy Cars. The episode got me real good.
Oh yeah.
I love how the top hat was trying to get rid of his head, but like his wife had, but then it keeps coming back to.
I need to go back and watch the CGI series. Like I only watch each episode once, and that's it.
But yeah, like, it was when Satam Hat's mother gives Satam Hat a white hat, so that way it will reflect the heat and keep him cooler. But everyone was making fun of him, so he was trying to get rid of it. And then, but then no matter how much he tries, the hat always comes back to him. And then in the end, Toby was making fun of him, and then Satam Hat said, "Oh, that's it. I am fed up for everyone laughing at my new hat. It really gets my goat." And then what's so cool is he throws the hat at the goat, which is actually a reference from the classic from when it was the time that hat flew and then the goat ate it. That's kind of a reference a little bit.
It is, yeah.
And then Satam says, that's the last I'll be seeing of that. And then the goat throws the hat back at Satam Hat.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, and also I liked how in the episode when Satam said, "Oh, the indignity." And then Gordon says, "That's my line." And that's what Mindbuck said.
Yeah, I that was funny.
I should do some remakes of the funniest moments from Thomas because I don't know. It's funny and it's actually kind of really fun to make these funny moments.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe someday I'll do some funny remake moments.
Whoa! Nice. Now where'd the plane go? Okay, don't know where my plane went.
Oh, Super Mario Studio says, "Hey Stitch,"
Hey dude, welcome.
and then Mindblock says, "And PA problems was that one was funny as heck."
PA problems.
That was the new public address system.
Yes, that one was good.
That was also the 500th episode of the season.
Yeah, that's right.
I gotta say, Satam had this time. Satam Head is the one that's causing confusion and delay.
Yeah, normally it's not, so it was kind of ironic.
And like the way Satam Head, yeah.
iPhone 12.
Right.
I love how when Satam had figured out that the public address system was causing problems, he was like, "Oh, probably needs some final adjustments," and then he's over here talking like with the static and all that, and then he's over here screwing it up, and then boom, public address system done.
Yep.
That's so funny about Satam Head now. Like, I love how this time. I mean, he's still serious sometimes, but he's more like a comedy character mostly in the show. But that's what I love about him.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I love him when he's like more serious and strict sometimes, but for some reason I really like Satam being more funny and goofy sometimes.
Well, I don't mind. I think it's funny. And just entertaining in general.
Yeah. Mindbox says, "Oh, and what did you think of Skip and the Mermaid?"
That I remember liking that one. That was funny.
Phenomenal episode.
I've never seen an episode before.
It was good. I liked it.
I gotta watch that. I haven't seen
One
that.
funny
Especially when it comes.
top,
Yeah, it's Tom Hanks. One of the funniest Tom had moments.
It's an awesome episode. In a way, it's better. I still.
Yeah.
Satam had going bananas. That's what Mindblock said.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's hilarious. Like, he just cracks, and it's funny.
I will see it, Mindblocks. I will see it. Do you want to read the chat now, Pat?
If I mean,
Okay.
I'm blown. Let's definitely see.
Yeah. I did say I will watch it.
I'll play a little more GTA, then I'm gonna do something else. When I no, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I'll go after you.
All right. Well, I was about to say, have you guys seen the trailer for What If, that Marvel animated show?
Yeah.
I didn't watch the trailer for it because I already knew what it was, but I'm excited for it because the entire cast is coming back, so that's gonna be something.
Yeah. And what's gonna be even crazy is that Chadwick Boseman already voiced his character right before he died. So
that's good.
So at least that's actually going to be his final performance as Black Panther.
Oh yeah, I'm happy you brought up Black Panther. It was confirmed recently that they're actually not canceling the second movie. They're deciding to okay, I could be wrong, but the movie is either going to be focused on a new character or they've decided to recast. But regardless, they're still making a sequel.
No, no one can. You can't replace Chadwick Boseman.
No, you can't. But Marvel's deciding to continue the series anyways. So
You might have to kill him off. They might have to kill him off if Trevor Bolton's not gonna if they're not gonna put the character in it.
well, the problem is they said they're not going to CGI him. So my guess is it's going to be an off-depth scene.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, they confirmed they're not going to CGI the guy. So
What they have to do is they have to find someone who has a good voice for Charlie Boseman, and then you have to CGI him. That way, we would still kind of get the Black Panther that we all know and love.
yeah, but Marvel said they're not going to do CGI. So
You don't like
it's just like with
CGI.
go ahead, Matt.
yeah, it's just yeah. Go ahead.
Not saying you like it. Yeah, I'd have to.
Yeah,
Now, like in Star Wars, in Rogue One, at the end we have Princess Leia, but it's someone else who does Princess Leia. It's just that they CGI her to make it look like what's her name, Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
Now, Mind Blocks asked
Asked what?
asks if Aaron's seen Toy Story.
Of course, I've seen Toy Story 3. Of course, I have.
I saw the fourth one in theaters. Loved it.
I've seen every Toy Story movie. Toy Story 3 is actually my second favorite Toy Story film.
Toy Story 2 is my favorite. Second being first, third being fourth, and fourth being 3.
My favorite. Here's my ranking for Toy Story movies. There's no best to worst. It's just best to good. I would say number 1 is Toy Story 4. 2 is Toy Story 3. 3 is the first Toy Story, and number 4 is Toy Story 2. I love Toy Story 2. It's just that I wasn't as hyped when I saw the first, third, and fourth movie.
It's interesting because for me it's the opposite. Like I really like 3. I do, but I honestly think it was a little overrated when it first came out, and I don't have much of a connection to the ending because I never really grew up. That part of Andy never really happened to me. So, but Toy Story 2, I just love the story and the characters and stuff. And honestly, the first one is a masterpiece as well. But I mean, the fourth one, you could say it doesn't need to exist, but honestly, I think it continues the story great, and I cried so hard at the ending, so I just love it.
Alex asks, what do you think of the cabin?
Sorry?
The kids playing.
It was the caterpillar room when the children were messing up with the toys in the third movie. That, oh my gosh, I cringed so hard in that scene. Like seeing children putting when my kid was putting all the potato parts on him, his nose, his ears, whatever. I'm like, oh gosh. And then in that scene when that kid was licking Buzz, I'm like, okay, no.
For me, what got me was Buzz's helmet being banged, or the kid banging Buzz's head on the blocks, and Rex losing his tail. It's like, oh no.
Oh my gosh, that. Well, I mean, I understand the little kids, but where are the adults at?
Yeah, that's the question. Where are the adults at? Can we just agree, though, the best Toy Story scene ever is the incinerator scene?
Oh, yeah, that. Oh, my gosh. I cried. I was so nervous. I mean, I knew they weren't going to kill him off like that, but if they did, then that would be the best, not only the best Toy Story movie, but the best Pixar movie, because Pixar would have the guts to kill them off like that. That's the thing, so...
Actually, it's even funny you say that, because technically there was a version where the toys did die. Matt, you want to tell Aaron the story?
Yeah, you second.
Yeah. I think.
Sorry, Matt.
Is my thing still staticky?
Yep, still staticky, dude.
What'd you think of Lotso in that movie, Toy Story 3?
I liked him.
Yeah, he's actually my favorite Toy Story film. I love how we all thought he was this cuddly, nice, gentle teddy bear, but nope, his real personality is a selfish, manipulative, dark,
And Twisted.
yeah, and twisted, yeah. And his backstory, his backstory is misunderstood because, he's saying that he only replaced him, but even though he's saying that he replaced all of them, but I'm like, Lotso, shut up. She only replaced you.
Yeah.
Stop trying to take these guys away from him.
Yeah, but it's Lotso, is what you expect.
Lotso is Lotso. But, I kind of feel bad for him, but still, I mean, I'm like, he only replaced you, but, but, like I said, he's Lotso, so.
Yeah, for me, I like Lotso, I really did. But honestly, my favorite Toy Story villain is Zurg. I just love Zurg so much.
Yeah. I love how in the movie with that, like all the villains, like Big Baby and the others, they turn their back on him.
Yep, that's good.
I love how, when Big Baby like threw him in the garbage. I first thought that was the end of him, but then no.
Yeah.
But because but now let's think of Gabby, that creepy doll.
I liked her. She was good.
Yeah. But she was a good. She was a good villain. She did kidnap Forky. She did try to take Woody's voice box, but I mean, I couldn't say that. Well, what she did was kind of it was creepy, but
it was wrong.
And messed up.
It was definitely wrong. Don't get me wrong, but she had good intentions because she never knew what it felt like to be a toy, and I totally understand where she was coming from, but she definitely did not need to go what she went through.
That's my thoughts exactly.
I love what they did with her though in the end. That was great.
Yeah. My box said, I also seen Toy Story 4 in theaters with a couple of my real life friends, and it was okay.
Oh, cool.
I keep thinking that Toy Story 4 is the final film because of how the way it ended with the group who's leaving Woody, and then when Buzz and Woody said to infinity and beyond, I'm like, no, yeah, that's it. That's it. Because what else ending can they do? What else?
Oh, there's others. Like, there could be a story of Jesse or Buzz, because, like, there is room for, like, their characters to grow. So, like...
Yeah,
Like, I've seen some videos saying, okay, if they continue the series, here's what they can do. And I'm like, yeah, they could do this, and I kind of want to see that. Because if you think about it, like, Buzz doesn't, besides, like, the first movie, Buzz is, like, just the awesome sidekick. Like, he doesn't have much of a character story. Like, maybe a story, like, maybe he actually wants to be a hero, like what his TV show counterpart is based off of. And honestly, for what the original Toy Story 3 movie was going to be, that was his story. And I thought it was amazing. I kind of thought, yeah, if they do a Toy Story 5, this is perfect for Buzz's story. So.
Oh, yeah, they're actually making a Buzz Lightyear spin-off.
Yeah, I saw that. I can't wait.
Now, what do you think about Captain America voicing him?
Oh, well, first off, I don't mind it because it's not... Just because the character in the show is different and has a voice doesn't mean that's how the actual toy is. So, I think it's cool that, it's a different voice. I just hope, he gets the personality right.
Oh, yeah. Now, what's it called? There was something else I wanted to say about Toy Story.
While you're thinking, one thing I am legit so excited to see in the movie is I want to see what Zurg is going to look like.
Oh, yeah, Zurg. I really hope Andrew Stanton comes back as him. Andrew Stanton did a great job as him in the in Toy Story 2.
If not him, then Wayne Knight from the TV show.
Now.
That's perfect.
It's good.
Finally,
Oh my gosh.
Did you figure out what it was,
anyway.
Matt?
Well, a lot of settings just to get this working.
Okay, well, it's perfect.
All right. Well, now I know not to move my laptop ever.
I will, in Toy Story 4, some people did not like Bonnie in that movie.
I can understand like the whole school thing, but yeah, Bonnie was I didn't mind it, but I couldn't say I was truly entertained while she was on screen. It's like, yeah, we get the point. Just move on with the story, please.
Mm-hmm. Mostly they didn't like her because of how she forgets about Woody.
Yeah, like, actually, I will agree with that because she wanted Woody so bad in the third film, and she's like, okay, no, kindergarten, here's a fork. I'm like, what? Like, really?
And you want
she
a
promised
more than a cowboy.
She promised Annie that she'll take care of him.
I just realized something. What if, like, Andy comes back and says, hey, can I have my toys for my kids? And, Barney gives them all back, and she's like, where's the cowboy? And she's like, oh, yeah, I don't even know what this thing is. Like, imagine that happens. I'm like,
Andy would be
pretty jerkish on Andy's side. It's like,
yeah. No, but also be jerkish on Barney's side. Like, you promise this adult will take care of his toys, and you don't.
Talking about the Lightyear movie that's coming up? No.
Sorry?
No, we're talking about Toy Story 4.
Yeah. And Julia Cesar Gonzalez's toilet.
What?
Toilet?
I don't know. Maybe she's just talking about my video content.
Who is I?
Julio Sanfra Gonzalez. Probably.
Maybe.
So she's a toilet. I don't know. Unless they're talking about a toilet scene from Toy Story or something.
I don't know. Yeah. She's speaking Spanish, maybe. Because I don't.
Toilet is a Spanish word.
Okay. Because
how it's said in Spanish.
That could be it, because I know some people that watch me are Spanish, and I tell them constantly I don't speak your language. I'm terribly sorry.
It's funny, I actually got a comment from someone in a different language. I used Google Translate to translate it, and I made an answer in Google Translate to send it back.
Oh, that's interesting. How'd that go?
Well, I haven't gotten a comment back from them, so. They just said, great collection. I want to collect more like that. I just told them, thanks. It was easy to do.
Oh, that's cool.
What do you think of Bo Peep's character in Toy Story 4?
Best she's ever been.
You made her more interesting.
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa!
You blew the entire gas station.
No, not that.
Cringe so hard at the Caterpillar room scene too. I don't know what Pixar was thinking. What way to make someone cringe so hard?
Which scene was this?
Oh, that's how it happened. Oh, I see what you did. You fell off the highway, and then you were still good.
You know, but this one guy just overtook me. Well, not overtook me. He went the wrong way. I'm like, dude, what the heck's going on with you?
I should play this game so we can play it together.
It's actually funny. I do want to get PlayStation Plus at some point, and then all games I do want to play online, like this, Red Dead 2, and so many others. And I do play games obviously when I'm not live streaming. But I do. A way for me to play games is when I live stream, because it actually gives me a chance to play games.
Are they ever gonna put Grand Theft Auto for the Nintendo Switch or no?
Oh no.
Because one, Nintendo is they made mature games, but not like this. Second, there's no way in hell this gonna fit on the cartridge.
You still think that Al is the funniest character in all Toy Story?
Yes.
He was okay. He was okay. I mean, yeah, he was funny. I did like that scene.
I don't know about the funniest.
Well, What?
I did like.
The Potato Head's probably my funniest character.
Okay, Lemonface. I think he's the funniest villain. So.
Yeah. I thought the funniest part with him is it was at the end when he was crying.
Yes.
Bark, bark, bark.
Oh no.
Oh god. Actually, what's your favorite John Ratzenberger character from Pixar movies?
Who? Oh, him.
Guy who voices Ham and
Yeah.
The moonfish. The moonfish from Finding Nemo.
yeah.
Let's see. For me, honestly, I have to say Mac. Like, I love his voice for Mac.
I'm going with the Abominable Snowman.
Yes. Welcome to the
I like
Himalayas.
Snow Cone?
Don't worry. It's Lemon. Hey, big guy. Snow
That
cone.
was. I like the moonfish. Lady, is this guy bothering you? Hey, we're talking to lady, not you.
Where's the butter? Oh, it's in the tip of my tongue. What is it? Lobster. Saw that.
lobster.
What?
What?
I love Pixar.
Yeah, I
What's
know.
up? What's happening? Please get to that action. I'm serious.
Yeah, I love the voice acting for that guy.
But when the movers were making fun of Mon, I'm like, come on, movers, give Mon a break. I mean, first of all, he lost his family. His son got kidnapped, and he's trying to look for him. So come on, give him a break.
Sai, what are you talking about, dude?
When I saw when the movers were making fun of Marlon, I'm like, come on, movers, give Mon a break. He lost his family. His son got kidnapped. He almost got eaten by Bruce. He almost got eaten by the anglerfish. And come on, he's trying to look for his son right now. Come on, give him a break.
Okay, I got mixed up on what he said. Okay.
But then look at some clips from Ale from the movie, and he's funny. You little cowboy, you're gonna make me big bucks.
Honestly, my favorite part is when he manipulates his seller. Like, he's joking around saying, imagine if we had another zero to the price, huh? Like, he's joking around. Then he gets the zero, like, yes, you got a deal. I'll be in the next flight for Japan. And just says, you know what, forget it. I'm not even showering. It's like, yeah, this is totally me right now.
My friend always is complaining to me that Al isn't a villain. And I'm just like,
yeah.
Wait, did the yards really call that heroic?
Yeah.
I would say Stinky P is like the secondary villain.
He's probably the main villain.
He is the main villain, in my opinion. I'd say Al's kind of the
secondary villain.
Okay, Stinky P is the main villain, and Al is the secondary villain.
Yeah.
Like how Monsters Inc. was with Randall and Water News. It has one villain to kind of keep you occupied while the main villain stays in the shadows.
Yeah.
So, I love the scene when Waters was telling Sully his actual plan, and then Mike would record everything. Let's start my favorite part again, shall we?
Yes.
Kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die.
What are you doing, kid? Put your hand off me. You can't arrest me. I hope you're happy, Sullivan. You just what else did he say? I can't remember the other lines he said.
This, for what I know,
it's Woody, so he is kind of a villain. Yep.
When this company dies, there's gonna be thousands of jobs lost, and it's all because of you. Something like that.
Hello, boys. Down happy. Dang it.
Hello, boys.
Voz? I swear, I did not know. Well, I did kind of knew it was a male who voiced Roz, but I didn't know it was always watching.
Oh, there's so many memes of that on Twitter. And
you didn't turn in your paperwork last week.
You didn't turn in your paperwork. What a shame.
Nick you didn't turn in your paperwork.
Oh, that's
another scene that makes me cringe is when Boo is crying in Monsters Inc.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't say that's cringy. I mean, I actually did feel bad for her because Mike was kind of a jerk to her.
You go ahead, Mal. I'll go after you.
Oh, I didn't have anything to say.
Oh, okay. What I was gonna say is my favorite part, like, it was one of my favorite scenes in the movie. Is it's when we find out, Water News is the villain, and give me a second. So I'm getting shot. Give me a second. What my favorite part is, it's when.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just getting shot here. Hang on.
Yeah. No, what my favorite.
In 2006 says, "Hey guys." So,
What's it say?
Train Fan 2006.
Oh, hey dude, welcome.
Hey, Trey fan.
Oh yeah, my favorite part of the movie is when he gets the door ready, and it's like, and Mike's like, sir, that's not Boo's door. I know, it's yours. Like I just love that scene so much.
Yeah.
And then we see Sully freak out. Like, man, this is quality voice acting right here.
And Block says, "Still, it was so cringy. I hate that and the caterpillar room scene."
Yeah.
That was so. My favorite part of Monsters Inc. I gotta say, Michael Wazowski is the funniest character. Like he's not only he's like my favorite character in Monsters Inc., but he's also my funniest Pixar character of all times.
For me, I say he might be. I gotta make a list. Like my top three are probably Dory, Mike, and Mater. I mean, say the will about Mater, but oh my gosh, I love Mater. He's my favorite Pixar character besides Dory.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on Wall-E?
I need to see
Wall-E.
Wall-E.
I was so excited for that movie in 2008.
The music was beautiful. The story was beautiful. I love how it's kind of like a silent movie. Well, I mean, there was some talking in it. Well, Wall and Eva, they didn't have much lines in anything. They just keep saying their names or whatever. Well, Eva said more than Wall-E, so.
I love the relationship, though. It's so cute.
My friend had like this remote controlled Eva.
Ooh.
When they were back then, it didn't like fly or anything, but like could emote, it talked, and like I really wanted it as a kid.
It's funny, like I know they made so many remote control toys for like Pixar films, but I never ever saw one for Wall-E. And I'm thinking to myself, Wall-E was like made for a remote control toy, and I know they happen to make one. I know they have. I just never seen one.
I always wanted the Lego Ideas Wall-E.
Lego Ideas?
Now.
Never heard of that.
You want me to show you the picture?
Yeah, I'll take a look at what the stream has done.
Also, when I was at Target, it was a Marvel character I found, and it was from Spider-Verse. Do you know what character it is?
Miles?
I'll show you. I'm gonna send it in Discord.
I'll take a look at it later because I'm streaming, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't put it now.
Well, I'm also being chased by the mofo, so.
Wall-E is a movie I always love. It's usually in my top 5 Pixar movies.
What's funny is I've only seen Wall-E. I've only seen Wall-E once all the way through, and this was like when it first came out. I haven't seen Wall-E all the way through since 2008.
So when the movie came, that's cool.
Like
that. That's all what it is. Mindblock says, what would it be like if Al didn't steal Woody and if he didn't find that skateboard in the ground?
The movie would have
been no movie.
Yeah, there would have been no movie.
There would be no story. There would be no action. There would be no Stinky Pete scene. There would be no Jesse. There would be no Bullseye.
There would be nothing, really.
Yeah.
If he didn't go through the door, then there'd be no movie.
Yeah.
I love Jessie in both Toy Story 2, 3. I don't know about 4 because she didn't have like much dialogue or have much character development.
To be fair, no. My book said true.
I'm gonna actually say something here. I hate Jess. Well, I shouldn't say hate. I cringe all the time when I see Jessie's introductory scene in Toy Story 2 because I'm not that type of person that just gets so excited and just goes balls to the wall like with excitement. I'm not that type of person. And seeing Jessie do this, it just makes me cringe.
I would have ended up being safe, and Ale would be then angry.
I thought it was funny when with the Jessie introduction scene.
I can't stand. I like Jessie in the movie, but that's the only scene in the film I cannot stand.
I actually watch that scene a lot of times because for some reason it makes me laugh really hard, especially with Jesse.
Right.
There that is Eva. I remember. Man, I always wanted that.
I remember when cars.
I remember remote controlled Wally. I remember.
I actually remember when Cars 2 was coming out. They actually made somehow a remote control Finnick missile, and you can drive him on the walls, like how they made him in Cars 2. And I'm thinking to myself, how are they pulling this off?
Block says cough, Pinkie Pie cough. I guess he's referring to the annoying introduction thing of that character.
It's actually funny because I love Pinkie Pie so much. I never, ever got annoyed by Pinkie. That's the only thing. That's the only.
Cough.
That's the
I don't
only.
think Percy was really annoying in his introduction.
No, I didn't find Jessie annoying, not at all. I don't know. I just got uncomfortable by watching how excited she was. Because I'm just not. I've never gotten that excited around people. So it's just like, yeah, no, just no. I'll give
Pinkie Pie.
I'll give the voice actress credit of Jessie. Like she can definitely do a good voice.
But who's Pinkie Pie? That's what I'm asking.
My Little Pony.
The My Little Pony character.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, one that really annoys me. So.
And Percy, have you tried that Percy from Pirates and Friends?
Yes.
I don't know Percy's annoying. I'm just gonna talk about like in some episodes, like I would say Percy was a little annoying in Day of the Diesels.
Pinkie Pie is not annoying. I mean, that's a very subjective thing. I mean,
I thought Percy was annoying in Percy's New Whistle.
Either she or Percy. Yes, that I can get your point there. That's why people do like her. I just can't stand her.
Did you think that Percy was annoying? But did you think Percy was annoying in Percy's New Whistle?
Not really.
Dumb.
The only time I legit got annoyed by Percy is what was that season 23 episode?
And I keep Percy.
Yeah, I legit hated Percy so much in that episode.
Oh yeah, I mean, I did. I actually kind of cringed a little bit on that episode. Like, Percy, do you see any avalanches?
She's referring to her excitement similar to Jesse's. I gotcha. Engine.
Yeah, I'm gonna die easily here, but that's okay. Okay, drive. Oh, I see.
This isn't actually that bad, so.
Let's see. Come on, I'm trying to spin dash. Spin dash. I'm trying to hit her.
What did you think of Troublesome Trucks when Rebecca was pulling the Troublesome Trucks and Thomas, Percy, and James were worried about? Well, James wasn't worried. James was making fun of him. But Thomas and Percy were worried about her, and then they made those accidents. They made these accidents or can delay or something.
The reason I'm not doing good right now is because I'm near my ps4 because my battery's going to be dying soon, so...
Sorry, input's not going in.
No, it's not the input's not going in. I'm just standing up, so I'm not as comfortable as I normally am, so...
Oh. I like playing games standing up.
I never honestly been a big fan of it, but I might just, I'm going to take the charger out and just play like this, so... Well, this is gonna
it might be because the Wii was my first system, and I always play that system standing up.
Right.
I cannot play a Wii game sitting down unless I'm using like a GameCube controller.
I always mostly with Wii games I sit down.
Right. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie here.
Crashes were amazing.
I'm not gonna lie here. These body creatures are giving me Trolls World Tour vibes.
So Woody's reaction after Jin's introduction when he just drops him and he's just laying on the ground with a blank, shocked face.
Oh gosh. Now, what did you think in that episode, Troublesome Trucks, when, well, now James, well, except for James, which was James was making fun of her. But when James had in the Railway series,
Which one?
and then
Damn
it
it.
was in Trouble from Trucks. That was when Rebecca was pulling Trouble from Trucks, but she did a great job. And then, well, James was making fun of her, but then James had that same crash as he had in the last series or the Railway series. And then same thing with Percy, but this time he was worried.
Right.
Thomas didn't have the same accident. Thomas was just late. Has Gordon ever had an accident with troublesome trucks before?
Yes.
Um,
I don't know actually. I think so.
Was Gordon pulling troublesome trucks in the going to the tumble?
Yes.
Oh.
No.
Okay, so
they're just normal trucks.
Yeah, just normal trucks.
Okay. Alright. Maybe because I was thinking of going like someday.
Wow, I've seen that episode. Oh wait, that's for something else.
One thing I love what they do with the bosses here is like, holy crap! If you die, you don't have to restart the boss again. I love that.
Plus, you play on retro mode.
Yeah, I know. I am playing that. Oh.
That's so freaking
amazing.
Yeah, I
it
like.
was one of the hardest.
To be fair, I played on retro mode, so.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
One of the hardest bosses I had to fight in video games. It was that Wii Transformers game, and I had to fight what's his name? Shockwave. And he was so hard to beat, and every time I die, I had to restart the entire thing. I'm like, oh, great.
I'll do this, now do another, I'll switch the game. What?
Yeah?
Oh, hey, Aaron. Would you say, what's your opinion on Up?
What's your opinion on what?
Up? Did you just the Pixar film?
Yeah, I thought that was a good movie. It's not the best, but it's actually a good emotional movie, especially in the opening scene. That was pretty.
Yeah,
that was really sad.
Opening scene was phenomenal. The rest of the movie, I still like it, but it's like that opening scene, man.
Yeah, I'm so shocked. Pixar didn't decide. Hey, let's make this opening scene like let's make it like a short. I swear, if it was a short, it would have won.
It was kind of like Finding Nemo. Like everything, like they were like it was Marlin and his wife Coral. They were happy. Then the Bandicoot came and killed them.
What upset me so much in Up is they never got to have the baby. Like, oh, I was so sad while watching that.
Oh yeah, that's even more. Oh yeah. Maybe they weren't planning on having children.
Well, it makes it even worse because my mom was like that. So like I was gonna have like a few brother or sister, I don't know, something like that, and it just never ended up happening. And I'm thinking to myself, and I'm like, oh gosh.
Yeah. Man, I like the theme from Up stuck in my head now.
I need to listen to it because I don't listen to specific Pixar tracks.
What did you think of Inside Out?
I really liked it.
I liked it, but I remember it being so dark. But I liked it.
Dumb or so dark?
Huh?
Did you say dumb or dark?
Dark. Like, holy crap.
Oh, I think you said dumb for a second. I'm like, what was so dumb?
No. I just thought the movie was dark. Like, holy crap.
After I saw
Is it kids' film?
Go ahead. After I saw Inside Out, for some reason, when I was like 10 years old when I saw that movie, and I'm like, oh, it kind of got me creeped out a little bit because like if that's actually what happens to us humans, then that would blow our minds.
Yeah.
And how it has been receiving a lot of negative reception lately.
Which one?
Inside Out.
How come?
I don't know. I guess people just don't like it.
I like the music and the I love the idea about how we have little people in our heads and control our emotions.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. Oh, did I miss
That was
something?
pretty smart.
That's
Um,
You got this, Kale.
no, I do. Man, this might be my favorite boss so far.
This is the first boss.
I know. I just think it's a clever idea.
um,
Whoa.
It's your favorite boss so far. It's the first boss.
Oh no, I think it's cool. Come on, give me credit. I'm not.
I'll say this though, Crash Wars bosses, like because they don't have any of like the D-list villains like Tiny or Ripperoo, all the bosses can go full out.
Yeah, which I like.
And watching him play kind of makes me like, man, just give me the controller. I'll do way better.
Sorry. Give me a second. My
I just have that mentality when I'm good at a game. It's like it's so hard to want to do poor at it.
No, I know what you mean. It's like that when I watch a young kid play cars. It's like, okay, kid, give me the controller. Let me win. Give me a second. My puppy needs outside.
Peter. Aaron,
yeah.
would you say your favorite Pixar movies besides, the Finding Nemo ones?
Yeah, I would say my second favorite is Toy Story.
Yeah, that makes sense. Love those.
Yeah.
Toy Story 1 was actually my first movie ever.
What do you think of what about A Bug's Life?
I really like A Bug's Life. My opinion's super underrated.
Yeah, I did like A Bug's Life. I think the best part about this was Hopper. For some reason, I really love Hopper's character in that movie.
Plus, he was the only Pixar villain not to have he was a good guy at first, but now he's bad. He's the only straight up villain.
Which one is this?
Hopper from A Bug's Life.
I can't. Dang, I pressed the wrong button. I need to watch Bug's Life. I really want to, though.
Yeah, you have a very easy way to in Disney Plus. Yeah, you don't.
I think Hopper's death was actually a kind of a brutal death for some reason.
You and I should watch that, man. I think that'd be something fun for both of us to watch.
Yeah, but I don't have like a DVD or Blu-ray of it. Not yet, at least. I need to get one.
Oh, okay.
I have a VHS of it.
Oh, there you go.
I'll make sure to get one for Bug's Life though one day, because, I want to get every Pixar movie on Blu-ray.
I want to get Up, but I need to watch Up again.
I remember
I own the
Pixar
DVD.
movies I
It's I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
The only Pixar DVDs I only get like the ones I love. Like, of course, I have the Find Nemo DVD, Find Dory, Toy Story movies, Cars. Well, the only reason I have the Cars 2 DVD is because, well, one, I like the music was good. I just ignore Cars 2. I just call it a Cars spinoff or a meta film. That's all I call it. I don't call it Cars 2.
Oh, dang, I missed it. I know Cars 2 isn't the best, but man, I love the film so much. So
Now you can crouch kill, right, to give yourself some slight height.
yeah, like the air jump, right, or something like that.
If you hold down crouch and jump, it makes you jump a little higher.
Oh, that's right. I forgot because I'm just so used to doing this.
I was thinking that might help you because when you get to the third pillar with the beats, you can just crouch and do a double jump and make it up there and hit them.
Right, because I'm so used to doing the slide jump and doing that. I keep forgetting that. Thank you.
No, I'm not really a Pixar fan. My most favorite Pixar movies are Toy Story, A Bug's Life, Toy Story 2, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, and Cars. Cool Trains, man.
Yeah. I mean, Finding Nemo is my number one favorite Pixar movie. It's actually not it's not only my number one favorite Pixar movie, but it's also my favorite movie of all time, in history.
Huh.
Yeah, it's
Because,
awesome.
yeah.
Sorry,
It just got me. Like the music is amazing, the story was amazing about parenting, and I just love everything about this. For some reason, I know some of you might be thinking, I can't. Why do you think it's better than Avengers Endgame? Or like, I mean, okay, Avengers Endgame is my second favorite movie of all time. But the only reason I find Nemo is number one is because, well, one, that was my childhood. Two, the music, the story is amazing. The characters are amazing. It just brings me a lot of joy into that movie.
Yep. That's why Magic Bear. That's why Magic Bear is my favorite film because it brings me a lot of joy. So I know what you mean, dude. I do.
Honestly, it's very hard for me to pick my favorite film just because there's so many I could pick.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
The one I'm going to say right now is probably Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, Empire's a great.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite Star Wars movie.
Same.
For me, it's New Hope. I love New Hope so much.
Which favorite prequel like the prequel trilogy movie?
The Sith.
I like them.
Yeah, the Sith was a great. I mean, okay, Attack of the Clones and a Phantom Menace, they were fine. I mean, I wasn't crazy about Attack of the Clones, but the Revenge of the Sith was so dark. It was so well developed. Showing of how Anakin became Darth Vader. That was just amazing.
I didn't know this could happen.
Yeah, this is the part of the boss where it gets hard.
This is the part. Okay.
I would say my favorite childhood movie is Thomas and the Magic Railroad.
Also, yeah, well, that's my favorite film in general. Just when it comes to
I'm going with Toy Story.
I'd say childhood film. Yeah, I definitely Toy Story 2 for me. Oh damn it. I've died 30 times. This is sad. Then again, let's see here. Oh. Sorry, I'm making you cringe, man. I like these games, but I suck at them.
Aaron.
Yeah. Yeah.
Matt might be doing something, so just wait, dude.
Okay. Now, who's your favorite Thomas voice actor? Like not the Thomas character, but like your favorite voice actor of all times, like from any character.
No Chrome. End of story.
Same thing.
I'll say Keith Wickham because he does basically every voice.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I like Rob. Rob, the voice of James, and the UK voice of Toby. He did Stanley in some episodes.
Did not know that.
Who I always love how Stanley has like 10 different actors.
Why can't they have like a different voice actor, but like his own voice actor?
Changing it, Stanley. You just don't know who they want to have as Stanley, and well, I guess that problem's not going to be a thing now because I highly doubt Stanley's going to be in All Engines Go.
I totally no. Oh, come on. I get so close and then so far.
Do you know that Rob didn't voice James in the UK? It was the other guy from the Sharon Miller era and half of the Brenner era.
I know. He did that for a while, and then he was switched to Rob in Journey Beyond, was it? Or was it season 21?
I think it was season 20. I don't know. But I know we're not crazy about the Carrie Shale's voice of James, like the Sharon Miller, like the guy that was the first US voice. But
and to be fair, all the US voices kind of stunk, so
I like Martin T. Sherman's Percy voice in the US in the Sharon Miller era and half of the Brenner era before they had a different one.
Yeah.
Martin T. Sherman is actually my favorite voice of Percy.
I can understand that, I guess.
I don't know, like I mean, he did like Percy's voice in like from like aside like from movies or specials or from episodes, he does a great job bringing Percy's like character with him being more young and having some and sometimes can be a little bit immature sometimes, but still he does a great job with that. Martin T was a good voice of Thomas.
I won't say that. Well, I can understand why you'd think that. I hate his voice for Thomas personally because he is so boring.
I thought it was fine. He's actually my third favorite voice. Like here's my ranking. I'm pretty sure you know because like you saw my ranking live stream. My number one is Eddie Glenn. 2 is Joseph May. 3rd is Martin T. Sherman. 4 is John Hassler. Yeah.
I'll be back.
5th is John Bellis, and last is Ben Small.
The UK dub of The Adventure Begins, Keith Wickham's was copying himself.
Now, now, I heard that Kerry Shell was stayed. They didn't change his voice. They didn't change Gordon's voice when Adventure Begins came out because I loved Kerry Shell's voice of Gordon.
Yeah.
What do you think of Kerry Shell's voice of Gordon, man?
I like him. He's easily favorite of the US voice cat. Well, maybe besides Rob, but like the main Steam team, he's like my favorite.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't like watching the US dub as much as the UK dub nowadays.
I'm not. The only reason that I'm not crazy about the UK voices is because I'm not used to them. I'm more used to the US voices, but that's how I always watch.
No, same.
That's how I watched it first, but then after a while, I got really used to the UK dubs, and now every time I listen to the US dubs, I cannot stand it.
I would say some UK moments, but Big Open Adventure, Big Open Adventure came out first in the UK before in the US, and I was watching the UK Where in the World is Thomas song.
Yeah, the music video is way better in the UK.
But then, when the song came out in the US, I liked it, but I was kind of more used to the UK. But that's because I watched it the UK first before the US.
Not the hugest fan of the song in general, to be honest. I honestly think it's overrated. Nice, I get it. Kind of.
Yeah, Aaron.
Yes.
What's your opinion on not Wally, Ratatouille?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, Ratatouille was a good movie.
I know Kale really likes the movie, so.
Yeah, I really do like the film.
Actually, when I first saw it actually kind of made me hungry a little bit.
It always makes me hungry while watching.
Got it.
There we go. I like it how whenever the costumes are crashed and Coco, you don't even have to press A or X on them. You just have to just hover over the costume and you just on it. I kind of like that.
Yeah. Until you unlock Crash and Coco's PS1 costumes.
Yeah, I need to do a lot to get that. I don't think I'm capable.
Really, actually, Crash's one I think just comes after a boss fight, and then Coco's you just gotta do the inverted version of this boss fight.
Oh,
okay. Hey, you just gotta fight the boss again, just with some filters.
Oh, okay.
What are your thoughts on the CGI voice of Diesel 10.
I think it was already
It's fine.
asked this, buddy. It's alright.
Yeah, it's decent. I mean, I keep saying to myself, right, and I've told you guys this before. I compare his voice from David the Diesels and Mr. Iron Rescue. They both kind of sound different because in Mr. Iron Rescue, it's actually more and more evil, but in David the Diesels, it's kind of less evil a little bit.
I hear the difference a little bit, but not by much.
Yeah.
I cannot hear a difference ever. So
I mean that's me.
Sir Handel and Bert sound. Glenn sounds like Scarloli and Bert sounds like Sir Handel. Yep.
Yeah, kind of. Unless it's the same.
It's the same voice, though. Same. And people doing voices.
What? Who's your favorite CGI character in the CGI series?
Hero.
I'd probably say Gator.
Oh, Gator.
If I can't say hero, I honestly want to say it's weird because it's hard to say because I love Hero. I like Ryan and
Paxton.
yes, I was about to say Paxton and I freaking love
What about
Paxton. Whoa, fire!
What about Victor? Victor's my second favorite CGI character.
Victor's good. Yep, I like Victor.
Blue Vanilla at first, but when Blue Mountain Mystery came around, he stole the show.
Yep.
I think there's a hidden
Uh-oh.
not.
Damn it.
You know, in one of the Hero episodes when Satamia was like stressed out, and then Hero thought Satamia didn't want to be bothered, so he told the other
I
engines.
hate that episode.
That kind of messed up Hero's character a little bit.
Yep. Hey,
It's a hero. They messed up everybody.
I hate that
Well, I mean,
episode so
yeah.
much.
I mean, okay, I love Hero, like what they did to him, but then for some reason, Sean Miller treats Hero like he's another character that makes mistakes, and Hero does make mistakes, but this, that's kind of off character.
Yeah, I hate that episode so much. They
Yeah.
actually, Matt and I will watch Tom's episode from time to time, and that's one we watched. And man, when we were watching it, I was cringing and hoping it would end. And thankfully it did, but still, hate
You
that
did.
episode. I hate
Oh yeah. Hey Aaron,
Yeah.
remember the episode Christmas Tree Express?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That one was garbage.
Oh, come on.
Oh my gosh. I can't. I mean, okay. As much as I have a lot of Sean Miller DVDs, because there were some episodes that I do like, but there are a lot of episodes that I really don't like. I think I did like the episode when Thomas was wearing that funny funnel, and then the engines were making fun of him. Did you know that Mr. Bubbles was voiced by Michael Brandon?
Yep, in the U.S. dub.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think Michael Brandon voiced him after that, after he retired.
Yeah, no, it was voiced by Keith Wickham afterward.
I
was watching.
I mean,
Go ahead.
Keith Wickham was too many characters, and he ran out of voices. Yep.
yeah. I think what's his name? There's another episode in the Shamel era. Yeah, Pop Goes Thomas.
That one sucks.
How goes Thomas? That one sounds familiar.
Okay,
I just say jump around. No, you got him.
I'm like, Thomas, how could you not tell us the freaking lemonade? What else do you think it is?
Pop goes
I
Thomas.
think it's his brain cells going lower and lower. You can't jump on. You gotta jump on the octopus guy. You won't.
Oh, the octopus? Okay.
Like,
That
there's a Shamel era.
into him.
That's right.
What about Creepy Cranky?
Boring.
Which one?
Oh my god. Creaky Cranky.
I actually have a soft spot for that episode.
That was okay. I mean, okay. the Thomas's character. Okay, Thomas's character, Edward's character. Okay, well, Edward was okay, was fine during the Sherman era. The characters like Thomas or Percy, Hero, Gordon, or James, or Percy. Like sometimes, okay, well, Hero in one episode, but aside from that, their characters, they kind of treat them like they're Damos a little bit.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to write the episode.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, if you want the audience to learn their lessons, then they're kind of predictable. Some of the episodes. I mean, well, aside from James's personality with episodes like Patty James or those other James episodes in the Sherman era or from the Brand era, I'm fine with it. James has always been like this during the Miles series, so I don't care about that. But like Percy episodes or Gordon episodes or especially Thomas episodes, they're pretty predictable.
Yeah. Well, thankfully Brenner fixed that.
Yeah, they're a good guy.
It's difficult to go down on the ropes.
What button is it, Matt?
Circle.
Okay, yeah. That's what I was trying to do, so.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
No, it's actually a pretty decent Sharon Miller era episode.
What's that?
What is it?
Damn it.
Buffers.
Yeah, plus my buffers, yeah.
I actually like
that. That was pretty funny. It's actually crazy to see Gordon's buffers come up and then he has to get new ones.
I think it's brilliant, to be honest.
Yeah.
Honestly, it kind of feels like an apology for all the racism with the Diesels and Misty Islands and Day of the Diesels.
Yeah, I agree to that. I agree to that 100%.
I kind of mistook it for a Brenner era episode when I was like rewatching the show.
Yeah. I'm skipping
I
all
can
these
see
boxes,
that.
man. How do people do this?
I mean, what's it called? Okay, there's another show in the episode that I was actually okay with it. Well, actually not. It was what's it? It was when Thomas was pulling that It was the line of Sodor. Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, yeah,
That's kind of boring.
I thought it was fine. I mean, Thomas, did you really think it was a real lion? Because if it was a real lion, then it would be making noises or something.
They're trying to kill you, that's why.
Well, actually, that doesn't sound like a bad thing.
It was a real lion.
Show.
Hold on, what's it called? What do you guys think of Mary Misty Island?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. Like I said, it's another Bash and Dash Ferdinand episode. Now the characters, aside from Ferdinand, because as much as I get so annoyed with Ferdinand, Bash and Dash, yeah, okay.
I'm Bash! I'm Dash!
Shut up.
Wow, Ferdinand. And we're the Walking Locos!
No.
Whoa, okay.
That's right.
Actually, stop. No.
Shut
No. Matt, don't even think about it.
Just shut up, Matt. Just shut up.
That's right.
Matt.
No, stop.
Ah, damn it. Okay, you know, I'm not gonna go for the box. I'm just gonna play the game. It's not like I'm gonna get a percentage.
Okay. Okay. Who do you think is the most annoying character from the Sharon Miller era?
Billy.
Who?
Charlie.
Billy.
Billy? No. I'm talking about the Sharon Miller era.
Oh, Miller era. Honestly, probably Flynn, but only in the Miller era.
I'm gonna say Charlie regardless.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no.
Yeah.
I guess Flynn, yeah.
I say
The
Charlie.
problem with Flynn in the Miller era is that they didn't seem to care if he was. It's like he's a fireman, yet he doesn't act like one.
No.
He should have fired.
Except when he came around in the Brenner era.
Yeah.
He should have. Yeah, he should have fired. Like he's a fire truck with train wheels.
It's a great idea if you ask me, just for a character in general.
That's
Toys are phenomenal.
Sorry?
Saying that Flynn usually has pretty good toys.
Oh yeah, like
yeah.
that was great toys actually.
Only one that counts Coop is his wooden railway.
Okay, I got this one.
What's his name? Oh yeah. Okay, we're definitely not going to explain about Fire with Flynn because we all hated that episode.
Oh yeah.
Especially with his firebox is on fire. Get the frick out of here, Sharon Miller.
How about Flynn's sequel episode, Race to the Rescue?
Oh goodness gracious me!
It's only a bit better than the original.
I remember the episode, but at the same time I kind of don't. So
Charlie's like, "You're a real wobbly wheels, Flynn."
Just ignore him, Flynn. Jeez, he's just like that's how Charlie is all the time. He always messes around with you. Just ignore him. Just because Charlie said that doesn't mean.
Alright, well, I'll say that the episode is a little better than Fiery Flynn.
Well, I think that's a no given.
Yeah. I'll say at least it makes give Flynn more characteristics.
Oh, come on.
Okay, this isn't a Sharon Miller episode. It's a better one. The Flatbeds of Fear.
Actually, I didn't mind that one.
Yeah, I like that one.
I kind of got annoyed when Henry keeps repeating the same thing. I don't want to hear the Flatbeds of Fear. I don't want to hear the Flatbeds of Fear.
I like the episode, to be honest.
I'm fine with these CGI Thomas episodes. It's just like during the Sherman era or in the Brenner, it's kind of annoying that they keep repeating the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't really do it that much in the Brenner era.
Yeah. But at least the repeating is much better than the rhyming.
Yeah, I'd rather have that than the rhyming any day.
What's your favorite season 17 episode?
Well, I'm trying to see which episode because I can't remember the seasons. I can't remember the episode in that season.
Yeah, I guess to be fair, I binged all of them all at once, so I memorized which one's which.
Oh, okay. I think my favorite one is No More Mr. Nice Engine.
That's a good one.
That one's awesome.
Do you know that Diesel was voiced by Monty Sherman?
Yep.
Nope.
I kind of think he sounds similar to Michael Brandon's voice.
Hmm.
And
What did you think of Kevin's cranky friend?
Oh, that one was okay, especially the start of the season.
I mean, it's the best starting episode since Emily's new coaches.
Oh
I
gosh.
guess, yeah.
Which was like 10 years before it came out, so.
It's actually funny with how as Thomas is saying that you need help, Cranky, but Cranky's like, no, I don't need help. And then he drops what did he drop?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
think it was like.
And then so Thomas like, that's it, Cranky. I'm getting another crane to come and help you clean up this dock side. Yeah. Like the way Tom had said, that's it, Cranky. He's like, okay, that's it. I have enough of this crane.
I always liked the episodes about the Miller era characters in season 17.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they actually made a Flynn episode that didn't piss me off.
Oh yeah.
They made Charlie less annoying. Scruff got more character-defining traits. Stafford, well, his episode still wasn't that great. League's better than the original.
The character I've always hated and always will hate is Samsung. I hate Samsung so much.
I can't. Okay, don't get me. Okay, I can't stand this guy one bit. My least favorite character in the Brenner era.
Yeah, I don't think I hate Samson that much, but
no,
yeah.
I hate Samson.
He's annoying. Okay.
Like fireworks display, Samson.
No, just Samson in general. I just hate the character so much. Like, he's annoying. He doesn't listen. Like, I just hate the character so much.
You know, what about his break van?
I actually don't mind his break van. I find his break van funny.
Bradford. It's kind of annoying how, about according to the what does he always say? According to the what manual or something?
The railway rules.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if it's a job.
Yeah, but it's not just a Tom Hanks job.
Oh. And let's say it's a klutz.
Yeah, from time to time, yeah.
So I don't understand this. So Tom tells Thomas in the end that being safe or is more important than being on time, whatever. But in the beginning, he gets so ticked off with the engines for being late. So I'm like, okay, I don't get this.
Oh, he probably means that he would rather his engines not be dead than them to just be late.
Speaking of dead, why do I suck?
Okay. Now, as much as I know you did not like this episode, Stitch, Ho Ho Snowman or whatever it was.
I kind of did exaggerate a little bit in my review, but no, I am not a fan of the episode at all. Like, yeah, like Matt will tell you.
Who actually likes that episode?
Sorry?
Saying who actually likes that episode, to be fair.
True.
I thought it was. It's actually my least favorite episode.
Is anyone in the chat by chance?
No. No one's been in the chat for 15 minutes now.
Okay.
I think they left because, honestly, it's two are watching. It's me and Matt.
What?
It just says two watching now, which means it's just you, Matt, and me.
That's not why I'm Matt.
Oh, okay. No, I'm looking at the stream, and it says two watching now, which means like the viewers, and you and Matt, you and me are the viewers since.
I know. I was just looking at some trivia about season 17. And I didn't know this, but apparently Bash was in a learning segment.
Really?
It was Cora, who's a Railway series only character.
Huh.
I'm kind of curious now what these are from.
What was I saying? I forgot. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure Mindblocks is talking to his grandma, because his grandma always chats with him at some point during my streams. So.
I like it 9 and 10.
Yeah. True.
No. I can't think of. I love how when the Sherman era came, they did CGI version episodes of some of the hit songs.
Yeah, that's cool. I will not.
Like Thomas You're the Leader, or Determination, or the.
Actually, speaking of Thomas You're the Leader one, they actually changed some of the lyrics because Stanley and the narrow gauge engines obviously weren't in CGI yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Stanley came before the narrow gauge engines.
Yeah, but that was after the season 13 stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So I didn't realize this until now, but seasons 13, 14, 15 when they aired in the UK, they all came out so close to each other.
Oh.
And like season 13 started airing in January to February of 2010, and then I think it was like November and December for season 14, and then March for season 15.
Well,
And like, man, they all aired really close to each other.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if this was done just so that broadcasters could have more CGI episodes to rerun.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Because I know that tactic was used with the Bob the Builder reboot.
okay. What did you guys think of that? It's a Chernobyl episode. It's when James is pink.
Oh, I like that one.
Pink. Yeah. Some people are saying, okay, if you're in the top 10 scary Thomas theories, okay, this girl's the lady says that Tom had did this to James just to humiliate him. You're wrong. He did it because it was a birthday party.
Is that honestly the reason? Like, I always thought the reason they did it was because they didn't have red paints. They just did pink paint.
No, Topham needed an engine. James, the only one available. So he's like, you know what? Screw your paint. And also, Layton gets it wrong too. Like, what James being pink isn't paint. That's an undercoat. So like, when he does get painted, it like dries faster.
Yeah.
I just can't stand that video. The time, because first of all, this lady does not know about Thomas. She doesn't even. I mean, no offense, but still, come on.
No one who doesn't know Thomas can't make videos about it. But like, when you're not even gonna bother researching, it's like, what's the point?
Yeah, exactly. Like why even bother?
Have you
Like, if I made a Pokemon video, I don't know anything about Pokemon.
Same.
So it would be a whole video.
I mean, like the only part of that video that she was right with was about Scruffy being like scrapped, but that was in the Railway series.
Oh.
But so she was right. But I mean, Scruffy deserved it because he was a jerk. So.
I need
The
to.
Charlie theory, where it's like Charlie, like Topham's, like that son.
I swear.
Oh
like,
gosh.
There's an episode where Charlie stole Topham's car. No, there's not.
No, it's,
It's
Close
Where is he?
is
Talking about?
Charlie. The closest.
I swear, like, some people need to legit do their research whenever they're doing something.
Yeah. And then you got her calling Hero Hyro. Well, Hyro.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh, don't get me started with that part.
Yeah, that got me.
But just when the most annoying part was when she was talking about the engines are human. So I'm like, lady, just because the engines have human faces doesn't mean they are real humans.
This isn't Shet 17.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the third one.
I kind of wish it was Shet 17, though.
I can't wait for the third one. That's gonna be so.
Not the show, I mean the video.
Yeah.
I can't. Now, here's the problem. Now, what's it called? Now, when she was talking about Tom Hat being evil, I'm like, lady, what are you talking about? So Tom Hat's not evil.
Dude.
Jerk, yeah, but like,
This lady
I don't
doesn't
know.
really know Thomas.
Yeah, I know. I tried, so I wanted to exit this video, but I wanted to like finish it up just to see what else is
I felt that way when I watched it. I felt that.
I'm like, okay.
Matt
Are
showed
you really?
me the video. I'm like, okay, I am really getting ticked off in this video.
Yeah.
And it's funny because, again, like, I understand, like, you don't know the characters in that, so I understand you're getting it wrong, but I think to myself, why talk about it if you don't even understand it, woman? So.
And there's nothing wrong with making a video about something you don't get, but, maybe do a little research first, or say that you don't know anything about it at least.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it is that be better.
Well,
You
you
know,
know,
as I don't like Doug Walker and his nostalgic reviews. I'll give him credit. At least he said he's never seen the show, so.
Yeah, like again, I'll tell you credit. Yeah,
even though I did get,
never seen the show.
even though I did get annoyed with his Magic Road video, it was funny. I did like it, but it kind of annoyed me at the same time.
that what's actually funny is not only was that the very first video of Doug I ever watched, but that was the very first review I ever watched, like just review in general. So when I found out what a review was, I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. And, you know, it definitely inspired me to do what I do. So
Yeah, I mean, okay, I actually love, I love how he is like so like he was freaking out that like Alec Baldwin and Pia Fonda were in this movie. That was funny. But the one part that I did get really annoyed was when he was complaining that the mouths don't move in the movie. But I'm like, well, one, that was when they didn't have that was when they stopped this whole thing with CGI during the like before season 12. So like. Yeah, but like you should like that. I mean, yeah, it is kind of creepy, but it's still pretty fun because even though with the eyes moving, giving like kind of like giving there's some sort of emotion to the characters and their face like changing.
yeah,
Actually, when I was little, and I was like, I wonder how Thomas changes his face when I'm like I wonder how when I'm Mr. Conductor and I talk to Thomas, like the model Thomas, I wonder how he changes his face. Like I was little back then, so
no, I think,
that's when
I think
I know this whole thing.
I think a lot of people kind of thought that. Like, how exactly does Thomas do that?
You know, when I was little, and when the one scene with Diesel 10 that scared the heck out of me was when it was at the Timbits shed scene when he was sneaking to Timbits sheds and you hear his laugh, and then he destroys some of the stuff, and then actually, you know what? No, I take it back. The scariest part, I was scared. Like, so when Mr. Conductor was walking, and then to top, and then you can see Diesel 10 behind him, and then when he goes closer and closer to the camera, and I'm like, get away from me, Diesel 10.
But actually, I love that camera trick because Diesel 10 looks so far in the background. Then you see him get to the close to the camera, and he's so huge. Like, oh my gosh, I love that so much.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Oh, come on.
I swear, I always said to myself, if I was Mr. Conductor, I'm out. I'm gone.
Well, there's no way you could have gone. You could have left anyway. So, but there's a few
No,
things.
because I
Few,
mean,
You know, you're supposed to kick the crab in the underwear on his back, so.
right. What?
I
I
mean,
missed the
because so
box.
Mr. Conductor,
Kill me.
when he heard these,
Just kill me.
oh,
I
I'm
want
sorry,
the
was I
box.
interrupting you?
Well, it's funny you mentioned the whole Mr. Conductor thing because what's really interesting for me is I always thought like why not you just go straight, like how do I say this? It's not just running right away. Just like run up the hill or, and I do mean or, go to the other side of the track and like maybe like don't jump down obviously, but you know like I don't know like maybe when it comes to the bridge itself, like when it comes to the bridge, like maybe like don't jump off the bridge, like have your hands hold on to the side of the bridge and like shimmy off it. Like there's no way in heck Diesel 10 would be able to grab Mr. Conductor then. Like that's just nice.
Yeah.
Like that.
I mean, like, when I, like, okay, I mean, okay, I understand that he was, but when Mr. Conductor, like, when he heard Diesel 10's voice, he was just standing there for about, like 5 seconds, and then just turn around. I'm like, okay, Mr. Conductor, you hear his voice. That's your time to get moving. Don't just stand there and turn around.
Says, hey, I'm back.
Hey, Mind Blocks, welcome back.
Welcome back. And then when he was on that mountain, whatever, he was just standing there laying down and then just like acting all scared. I'm like, move, Miss Conductor, move. You had enough time.
Well, I think it's because he's also in a state of shock as well. Because I mean, let's be honest, I think all of us would be.
Yeah.
The only real issue Mr. Conductor had is that he wasted all those gold dust when he should have just walked.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't really miss too much. It was just mostly just us talking.
Yeah, just us talking.
Random.
Yeah, like legit, Mr. Conductor could have honestly saved so much gold dust.
Maybe his family should have told him not to waste his gold dust when he should just be walking.
Actually, you could say the same. You could say the same.
Threatens Mr. CC. They are.
Yeah.
You could say the same thing about. Oh, damn it! You could honestly say the same. Yeah, the same thing about Junior, because he's like legit sleeping but wasting his gold dust. And in my mind, I'm thinking, why?
It's like literally your problem would be solved if you didn't waste your gold dust on meaningless things.
What's even more funny is like legit if all I find so funny is if I keep forgetting, but the conductors also leave gold dust behind when they leave somewhere. But I legit thought to myself, if they didn't, then Junior and James would be dead because Lily sees the gold dust, she gives it to Junior, and yeah.
Oh yeah. You know what's so funny? Speaking of that smelter scene, you know that James's model fell off into the smelting pit, and then he was a little damaged.
Yep.
I see you forgot to bring the sugar. How careless of you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, but yeah, why'd you bring the sugar, Mr. Conductor? You could have used that.
What's actually?
I didn't see any sugar on him.
What's legit? So you go ahead, Aaron.
Yeah. Here's the important part is if you're on Sodor and you have Diesel 10 in Sodor, the most important thing you need is sugar. That's all you need.
What's really interesting when it comes to Diesel 10, actually, well, no, not in Diesel 10. One thing I always thought about, and this was just in my mind, you know the scene where Thomas is chuffing by, and he's looking for Mr. Conductor, and Mr. Conductor's too tired to get up and tell Thomas, "Hey, I'm here." I always had a thought: what if Mr. Conductor had a nightmare? Diesel, instead of it being Thomas, it was Diesel 10 that went by, and he just happened to know who Mr. Conductor was, so he just sneakily has Pinchy grab him. Like, I always had that thought, that would be a cool nightmare scene. I don't know why.
Yeah, when I was little, I always had that thought with Pinchy. Does Pinchy really have its own mind, or is Diesel 10 just crazy?
They never explain, which they honestly should have.
I'll never explain it.
I would just say,
I love how they did in the parody. Miss Conductor fan did a great job with it.
Oh yeah,
he did an outstanding job with basically all the videos. So
yeah, that's true. Like he did a great job with the parody.
Especially the Christmas parody that we saw.
Yes.
I miss his old reviews, honestly.
I have never seen any of Vinny's videos besides the parody. And, well, actually, that's not true. I've seen a few remakes. But, man, I really I should go back and watch some of Vinny's videos.
And, yeah, if Diesel 10 was right behind me, I'd be like, wait, I noticed your voice. Oh, no, I gotta get out of here. And I just flat out run as fast as I can instead of looking back and falling down.
Well, if you run, I don't think you were able to run away from Diesel 10 unless there's unless you can just go the other way at the track.
Well, I always thought, why doesn't Mr. C just run across the other track and go on the other side? Like, obviously Pinchy cannot bend that far, so.
Oh yeah. I mean,
oops.
It kind of. It's just so the most. I mean, if I was Mr. Conductor, okay, forget it. If I was just me, not Mr. Conductor, but just me,
run away from the track. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, Aaron Williams is walking on the tracks. Here's the Diesel's voice. Here's what I would do. I'll be like, oh shoot, I'm out of here. And then I'll be possibly going on the other track, and then that way Pinchy will get me. And here's what I would do. I'd say, yeah, good luck getting me this time, Diesel 10. Because I ain't gonna tell you where the buffers are.
I had so many nightmares of just like Diesel 10 in general. Like of him,
Have you guys seen his crossover video? Have you guys seen his crossover with Destiny video?
No, I didn't.
What? I don't. What crossover?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Who's crossover first?
Oh. Well, I know he and I did a crossover at one point. That was fun.
Who?
I did one with Mind Blocks, remember?
Yeah.
That was fun.
Vinny's crossover with Destiny video.
I don't think I've seen
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is. What crossover?
I mean, I've seen his crossovers with like Rob,
Yep.
Mr. MPS, Eric Pierre. Did he do anyone else? Blinking out.
Did he do one? Oh, damn it. Did he do one with Annie? Maybe I'm thinking of someone else.
I don't think Vinny and Annie have ever crossed over.
Yeah, that's my knowledge. I know you're friends, though.
He did one with Turtles, but it was on Turtles' channel also. It's on Turtles' channel.
I mean, Mr. PS has done a few good crossovers.
No, it's just live stream. It's when you met Rob. Oh, it's the Rob video. I forgot. It's called Destiny. Yeah, I've seen that one.
I don't think.
Oh, okay. I don't do Rob Destiny stuff, so.
Rob's videos are phenomenal.
Oh, those are some of the funniest stuff I've seen.
Okay.
Sorry, man?
I was just saying that maybe you should just ignore those boxes unless you really want 100%.
Well, I just really want to try 100% this one level. So, and speaking of,
I already missed a box. I can tell you that.
Oh, god damn it! This is my language.
You missed one of the crates back when there were 9 of the heavy ones.
Oh gosh. Oh well.
So Thespio and a couple of other Thomas YouTubers made it in Cameo. Oh yeah, that's true.
Yep, that's right. They did. That was cool. Sadly, we didn't, but oh well. No.
There were some people saying that these crossovers, they were top 10 crossovers, or Disney or Pixar crossovers, and one of them was a Little Mermaid and Finding Nemo crossover.
That'd be kind of cool.
Interesting.
I watched that.
That would be awesome, though.
He just made a full movie with all parts of his crossover. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, I've seen that. Like that.
I should do I'm thinking about a Transformers and Thomas crossover.
I am so excited to. I'll just come back these boxes. I'll get these because I swear I have all of them. Because I know I got all the metal ones. I know I did. Well, guys, so go ahead, Aaron.
No, I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just my phone.
Okay. What I was saying was, I cannot wait to get some of the Transformers and My Little Pony comics. I'm so excited for those. It's gonna be so fun to read those.
And also, Vinny wanted to get revenge on the other guy who had the Beatles shirt and the hat was just like his, Eric.
Oh, Eric, yeah, Eric, cool guy.
I remember when he did videos. Well,
yes. Yeah. Okay. Screw it.
For my doesn't do videos anymore.
Eric.
Eric.
There was one up there.
Yeah. Just forget it. Just forget it.
Yeah.
I know I thought I had all of them, but clearly not.
Yep, I know which one it is.
It's okay, it doesn't matter anyways.
Yeah, we should do a
crossover with Mr. MPS where they both reviewed all the Tidmouth sheds, but then Evil that. Eric and Evil MPS.
I remember that. That was cool.
Yeah.
A crossover that I would really love to see, I'm pretty sure a lot of fans would like to see, is a Avengers and Justice League crossover.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite crossovers is actually I think it is. The ones I can't wait to see is it's the Godzilla versus King Kong. I can't wait to see it. But I think that's gonna be one of my favorite crossovers.
I can't really watch a Godzilla movie.
I need to watch the first two Godzillas, and I need to see Kong Skull Island. Besides that, yeah, I cannot wait for the Kong to get Godzilla.
Back to Diesel 10 threatens Mr. Conductor's scene. Now, if there wasn't a hill to run, there was Mr. Conductor running. We could have gotten away from Diesel 10.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. I always thought, there were some bushes on the hill. You think he could hide in that, but oh well.
No, well.
I think I gotta go.
Okay, Ian.
Uh,
I'll chat to you later, dude.
Yeah. Good night. Buy my box.
hey, Kale, you still doing Chris and Robin tomorrow, or?
Yep, we'll do a Christopher Robin tomorrow. I'm not really going to be watching the Super Bowl anyways because I don't really watch the Super Bowl. So, what I'll do...
Either.
I mean, I watch it here and there, but I don't really watch much Super Bowl anyways. So, what I'll do is during the day, I'll record the movie, and,
Alright.
yeah.
So, bye, Aaron.
Okay. That's enough crash for now.
I'm still waiting on a Thomas and them crossover in the comics anyways, like the Transformer ones.
I know for a fact they're not going to do those. Like, there's no way in heck they can.
Unless Mattel almost Hasbro-ized Thomas.
I wouldn't mind that, actually.
The question now is Mattel willing to fork over Thomas?
Yeah. That's the
Which,
question.
honestly, I don't think they will.
No, probably right.
Yeah, no, they're going to beat it into the ground.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
There's some games I want to play, but I really want to hear the audio. So, let's play the second. Let's play. This was the second PS4 game I ever got, but it was my favorite PS4 game I've ever gotten.
I'm sure.
Number 4.
My Train Fan 2006 says I'm back.
Cool.
My bucks Hasbro own Thomas. Yeah, it'd be possible, but right now it's unlikely.
Yeah.
Oh.
Something actually funny. Whenever part 3 of my Magic Build remake, expect there to be a quick detour in the video as for a really stupid funny joke. I saw it in a Thomas remake years ago, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is so funny, I need to remake this. So
Yeah, I think the joke is
what's that?
the Billy and Mandy thing.
Yeah.
I knew it. I've seen the video too.
Yeah.
Train Fan says I'd love to see a Thomas and MLP comic.
Oh, that'd be cool. Well, that's right, I can do this easier.
Destroy us all!
Destroy us all!
No, Mattel and Hasbro are probably rivals right now. Oh no, they are very much rivals. They are
Okay. Oh,
toy over toy licenses, and toys in general, is something that we'll compete in.
Yeah. I gotta delete one of these because
What are you gonna put in your remake? Mr. Mindblocks asks.
You'll find out.
No.
Matt knows what it is, but I ain't saying because it's a spoiler. It's a stupid joke that a cool YouTuber did in a Thomas and the Magic Wheel remake, and I found it so funny. And when I was remaking this, I'm like, well, actually, Matt was showing me some Billy and Mandy clips, and I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, I gotta use this. So I know what I'm using. And Matt knows what I'm doing.
That's the person who voiced the character to redo their want to do more lines, or are you just gonna use the audio from the show?
No, I'm gonna no. I'm just gonna have the audio play from the show. You'll see it. It's gonna come out of nowhere, but it's gonna be funny. Then it's just gonna go straight into the remake again.
If Hasbro asks, could we put Thomas in an MLP comic we're working on, and Mattel would say no, well,
I mean,
yeah.
If Mattel gave Thomas, then I can kind of see that working, like magical universes, like that'd be kind of cool.
I don't think I've seen that joke before. My blog says.
Well, you don't need.
Probably not.
Yeah, you'll find out what the joke is soon. Matt and I ain't spoiling it.
But what if Mattel had no more money and became broke? They'd probably sell off Thomas then, but the buyer, like the thing is, there's probably gonna be a lot of buyers for the Thomas brand. Like,
the problem is,
so inherently, it could be Hasbro who gets it, but depending on how many buyers there are, it's only a 10 out of 100% chance.
For all we know, Disney could buy it again. Or could.
No, not Disney. They own way too much. They legally can't own Thomas.
Oh. Because I was kind of thinking.
Well, that Fox thing was so big, they can't buy anything else now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they are literally unable to buy stuff. In fact, they had to give away some stuff from Fox because they can't, buy things.
Oh, what do they have to give away?
One of the sports things, like Fox Sportscast, because Disney already has ESPN, that is not like a part of Fox anymore. There was like a few smaller studios that had to get rid of in animation, but yeah, they had to actually remove some stuff just so the buying could be legal. But yeah, I don't think that Disney literally can't buy Thomas. If they do that, then they'll have a monopoly, and then they'll have to settle some issues in court.
So my question is,
but even that, you gotta remember too, they're not just buying Thomas; they're buying either Mattel as a whole or whatever's left of Entertainment, which Thomas would be in.
I mean, as much I would trust more Hasbro with Thomas, I kind of want to see what Disney could legit do with Thomas, and especially
I'm curious about that too.
Especially
that would be a big control. And both Mindblocks and Train Fan are like, no, not Disney. Well, you don't need to worry that they're literally unable to buy Thomas.
Yeah.
Thank God for that.
Again, though, it wouldn't be such a bad idea.
Honestly, I don't see Disney doing that much to Thomas, really. I feel like they'd more or less leave it alone. Kind of like what they did with Simpsons and Family Guy. Yeah. When those got owned by Disney, they didn't really do anything to them.
Yeah.
Because, they bought Fox for Fox.
Yeah.
They didn't buy Fox just for, like, The Simpsons. They bought it for stuff like the X-Men, some rights to Star Wars stuff, like, inherently. Like, with Thomas, they wouldn't just be buying Thomas. They'd be buying Hit or Mattel, assuming Mattel's putting themselves on the market.
Yeah.
They'd be buying, like, the remaining stocks of that. They wouldn't just be buying Thomas alone.
Right.
Take that, Disney. You ain't buying my classic show. I seriously would rather let Hasbro buy it too.
No, I trust Hasbro.
I'm gonna look at what all the buyers were back when Thomas was getting purchased.
I trust Hasbro.
See, I don't know anything about Hasbro, so
No, I trust Hasbro 100%, but I kind of do want to see what Disney could legit do.
you guys know that Walt Disney himself was a huge engine fan, and he had a railroad around his house. Yes.
Yes, I knew that. I think it was cool.
I wish I could meet Walt.
You're not the only one, dude. I've always wanted to meet Walt as well.
Okay, who are the other buyers? Viacom, Cronin, Tony, Snappin Brands, and Hasbro. I don't even know who some of these people are. I'm assuming that Cronin's and Sabin Brands are toy companies.
I honestly do not know, so I'm assuming
I'll look them up, actually. I'm curious. But yeah, those were some other buyers. But again, I don't know if they are willing to buy Thomas now. But like back then, they were all over the idea of owning Hit Entertainment.
One thing I'm legit curious is, say if the company was to buy Thomas, would they keep the reboot but change it to be good? Keep the keep it 2D animated, but change it to be Thomas. Or they go back to CGI or even the models. That's what I'm curious about. Because there's been some companies that.
Well, the first option you presented is kind of what happened with the Brenner era, where they kept it CGI but improved it.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, it's a media company. Oh, I see. Okay, so I guess in a way I could kind of see Disney would buy Thomas if they cared a lot for Walt's love for engines.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Walt ever was the Railway Series.
Yeah.
Hey, was the Railway Series around when Walt was alive? Let's look this up. Oh yeah, the Railway Series was around when Walt was alive.
Oh yeah.
I haven't read any of it.
I've heard rumors that Walt was kind of a fan.
Oh, that's interesting.
And if that is the case, then holy crap.
To be fair, weren't they published in the UK first?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, Walt was very popular. He probably traveled.
Oh yeah, remember? Walt and his crew would travel all the time for the movies to get research, remember?
Very true.
I swear.
Still, Disney did not need Thomas. The show would work better with Hasbro, just like ps4 and Pony Life.
Oh, that's true, I suppose.
I'm not gonna complain about a company buying something unless I know how they're gonna handle it. It's kind of like with Marvel. I was a little scared that Disney was gonna dumb it down when they bought it back in 2009.
Not gonna lie,
nothing to it.
Not gonna lie, when they announced Marvel's gonna buy Disney, I'm like, sorry, Disney's gonna buy Marvel. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, Marvel's gonna buy Disney.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Yeah, when Disney's gonna buy Marvel, I'm like, oh no, this is not gonna go well. But it was even like that when I saw Star Wars. I got so afraid, but while watching it, I'm like, okay, where's the Disney logo? Where's the Disney logo? Where's the Disney logo? And then after watching it, I'm like, wait, this was Disney, right?
They just don't need to put their logos on everything.
It's so weird though, because was I the only one that was expecting the Disney logo while watching Force Awakens?
Oh, I was too.
Okay.
Honestly, Disney was very harmless towards those. Well, definitely Marvel, especially Star Wars. That's the debate I don't feel like getting into. But when I came to Marvel, Disney was basically harmless to Marvel.
Sadly, Star Wars not as much. They kind of want Star Wars to just be for the fans and not really be good, if you know what I mean.
I can understand that. And Mark says, did Walt see the Railway Series books when he went to England? I know he did for a locomotive of his railroad.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Possible.
I won't be surprised because I heard rumors he did read the Railway series and he was a fan. So again, that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Wait, okay.
But yeah, I'm wondering if any of these other companies would ever want Thomas.
Who knows, honestly.
Yeah, like Viacom's an interesting one because Viacom is well, you know, it's basically Nickelodeon.
Oh,
Or,
God.
well, it's a subsection of it's the main company that owns like Nickelodeon, that owns like MTV or like
Right.
Comedy Central, basically those kind of channels.
Right.
So on Paramount.
I actually wonder how it would be if Paramount had Thomas. Because remember, Paramount was going to help.
Interesting.
Because remember,
I
Paramount.
think maybe that's just a rumor. Yep.
Right. Still, though, I mean, Paramount, like, originally, was going to help with Magic Railroad. So I'm legit curious, like, if Magic Railroad did do well, it would be interesting to see, like, oh, yeah, like, we did well with Thomas. So,
Yeah.
one thing I really just want to know is, like, if Walt did see the Railway series, I want to, oh, no, I was going to say, did he see the TV show? I'm like, no way, Walt was way dead after the TV show came out.
I mean, Walt.
Yeah, Walt Disney.
Walt was dead like 2 decades before the TV show started.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe he might have seen the 1953 broadcast. That's very unlikely, but
Yeah, because that only got aired once, and that was it.
and only in the UK.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Oh, unless Walt was in the UK exactly in 1953 and was watching television on the exact day it came out and on the exact channel too, then I don't know if he watched it.
Yeah.
Oh, not. But if it was true, then amends to that. Even if he never seen Thomas or the books, it still doesn't matter. At least he had a passion for engines like me. Yeah, that's true. My books.
Yep, that's totally true.
I know. It's like I don't want to like knock the people who like work on stuff in general. Like the new Thomas thing, I'm not looking forward to it. But I'm not gonna like if the people hate for it. Well, maybe like the higher ups who are like trying to dumb down Thomas, and obviously I don't care about like the people, like the writers, voice actors, animators. They don't deserve crap.
Well, yeah, no, but
You gotta pay for something somehow.
yeah.
Actually, a long time ago, I was actually thinking about making a video of what if Thomas was owned by Disney, like at the point that Mattel was about to buy it.
That'd be interesting.
I might make still, but I'm still trying to figure out some of the details.
Well, my thing is, like, say if it was Disney, like around Chicken Little or Meet the Robinsons, then I wouldn't trust Disney at all. So, but say
It was 2012, so by that point,
yeah.
Things were getting a little better for the company.
Oh yeah, because Tanglewood, Wreck-It Ralph, and especially Frozen definitely made the company what it was. So.
Actually, Frozen wasn't out yet. It was a year before Frozen.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Oh, maybe the Railway series was an inspiration for Casey Jr. from Dumbo.
I wouldn't be surprised.
When did Dumbo come out?
Speaking of Dumbo, that's actually just a lot of Disney films I've never seen. Like, never seen Dumbo.
Okay, why is the first thing to come up is the live action movie?
Why do you think it's the most recent?
Wait, it can't be an inspiration for Dumbo, actually, because Dumbo came out in 1941, and the Railway series wasn't out until 1945.
Huh.
Interesting.
Hmm.
And it's weird that actually came out first. I
Yeah.
forget how old these movies are. I kind of forget.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's weird though, because like what I like about like a lot of Disney's older movies is that they have like that timeless feel to them. For me, at least.
Yeah, I do need to watch a lot
Um,
of those movies though. Like
I'm
never.
talking about the engine, not the elephant. No, I know. I was looking at the film, and the movie came out in 1941.
I
That's when the thing.
I legit need to watch. Like, I need to see Dumbo, need to see Snow White, need to see Cinderella. I've seen Pinocchio once or twice, but I don't remember much of it. I remember watching Peter Pan here or there, but like, man, there was like legit so many Disney films I have never seen.
Yes, I haven't watched Dumbo either. I just know about the Casey Jr. Yeah,
I know
yeah.
I know about the pink elephant scene, obviously.
The Railway series came out in 1943. No, that's when Audrey first wrote the first book to his son, but it wasn't public. It was when he was just telling him the stories.
Yeah, because he was sick
that,
at first.
or the so even if it did come out around that time, Walt probably wouldn't have known about it.
Yeah.
But of course, I'm not getting my hopes up in that because that's what the point. Yeah.
One thing I think, say if Hasbro did buy Thomas, I think Hasbro would actually not only give a crap about the series, but I think, they would actually maybe expand, not expand, but maybe mature the series a bit. Like Transformers and My Little Pony, for example, have gotten matured a bit. So I kind of wonder if they would actually let the Thomas show go up a bit. Not say teenagers or anything, but, maybe for 8 to 9-year-olds, maybe, maybe make it a little more mature. If so, I kind of want to.
Well, MLP is
in a way, maybe have an adult joke here.
It's age rating. Is it age rated? A Y7 or a G?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. Well. Oh wait, that's yeah.
I like to see that though, because it'd be cool to see if they could, how they can make Thomas a little more mature, but still keep the same feel. Season 5-ish, but maybe a little more mature.
The only series came out after Dumbo, so yeah, I see no inspiration. Yeah, it literally couldn't have been. Let's see. Yeah, it's so weird to think that hit entertainment just doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it kind of does because it's absorbed into Mattel, but the hit name hasn't been used since 2017.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll do this level, then I'll play one more mission. So I'll play this level, and after that, I'll play something else.
Are you done, or?
Sorry?
Are you done after this level, or?
No, after this level, I'll do one more game, then that'll be it.
Okay. Maybe with Sonic Forces.
I could, but if I were to play it, I'd play it on my Switch, because I haven't played much of it, so.
I see.
I could do Mega Man, but I kind of cheap when I play Mega Man because in the PS4 thing, they had the whole rewind thing. So.
Plus, that game's hard.
Yeah, but I think I've been 3 levels in Mega Man.
Wow, you've actually beaten any. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know. Second, shut up. Seriously though, yeah, it is a tricky game, but I kind of enjoy it. Actually, a game I could play is Spiral.
I'm just gonna say, Walt went to England, then he noticed the Railway series books. It's very possible he did.
Yeah.
I'll probably say that most he probably knew of the Railway series.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Read them, or maybe as well, assuming that he was in an area he could have read them.
Yeah.
Again.
I cannot wait for
None
that.
of Warner Brothers owned Thomas. Be interesting.
Yeah, it would be.
I mean, actually, it kind of fit because season 25 is apparently going to air on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, okay, are we in alternate reality or something? So
It's so weird, though.
I would never expect Thomas for things to be on Cartoon Network. Like maybe.
Well, it's funny. Thomas is actually aired on Cartoon Network in the United Kingdom, and it airs on Cartoon Network in Japan, apparently.
I find it funny because I mean, well, obviously model CGI stuff, yeah, but like the actual models, I can't see that because not cartoon. So
Yeah. Disney movies can't very most time didn't do well when they came out. That's true. Each yeah, I know, right? I wonder how Warner Brothers would do with Thomas.
that is something I legit kind of want to see, like just not just in reality.
I just kind of want to know how that would go.
I kind of want to see what would be like a Fox at Thomas.
They'd probably do a Scooby-Doo and Thomas crossover.
Not gonna lie, I've always wanted that.
And hey, if they teamed up with Warner Brothers, they'd actually be able to make Lego sets again.
Yeah. Well, actually, kind of. Well, I mean, not right now because they have Universal. So.
Well, I don't know if Warner Brothers and Lego are on that bad of terms right now. Like, obviously, Warner Brothers is still letting them use the DC stuff. So
that's true, yeah. Well, it's actually.
But they still air new stuff on Cartoon Network, which is owned by Warner Brothers. So it's like, I don't think the relationship is that bad. I think it's just more of they're just kind of breaking away when it comes to the films.
That I can see, yeah.
I don't know if it's as a whole thing, because, they still publish the games, still do TV show stuff. It's like...
Well, also, every year they do Lego Harry Potter, so...
Yeah.
Speaking of which, one thing I'm legit curious is, what would it be like if Universal had Thomas? Because remember, Universal used to publish the DVDs, so I'm legit curious. What would it be like if Universal...
Don't they still, when it comes to American stuff, though?
I think so, yeah.
Let's just say when Walt went for the locomotives for the railroad, he found some train merchandise watching the British store and saw the railway series all yellow. Let's just make that the headcanon. Yeah, actually, it would be interesting to see Universal's take.
Exactly.
And also in America, where Thomas actually aired a little bit on Universal Kids, which was like a different version of Sprout.
Oh, yeah, Sprout.
It didn't last very long, though, so...
Right.
Well, Thomas's time on Universal Kids.
Right. Are there any other companies, like... The only other ones I can think of is maybe there's Treehouse, PBS Kids, and maybe Teletoon. Well, it's funny because back in the day, Teletoon used to air friggin' Caillou, so...
And usual, Matt, you suck at reading my sentences, lol. Sorry. I'm going to talk to Kale and read at the same time.
Man, you've gotten really cocky, haven't you, Mindbox? Kind of funny, though. Like, I'm really happy you've been able to grow a nice sense of humor, buddy.
And there was something else I was going to say, but it left my mind, darn. Yeah, it happens to me a lot.
Same, dude.
Was the inspiration for Nolan Bushnell to create Chuck E. Cheese. Really?
Sorry, what
It
was?
is not that.
Sorry, what?
It was apparently Disney was the inspiration for Nolan Bushnell to create Chuck E. Cheese.
That I can understand because, Walt Disney wasn't like wasn't the key. No, yeah, they were like the creator of animatronics. Because the very first animatronic was in Mary Poppins of all movies. Like the bird that Mary Poppins is holding, that's an actual animatronic bird apparently. So yeah.
Sorry if I was mean again. I don't mean to be.
No,
It doesn't really bother me, honestly.
No, you're not being rude with my blocks. You're being funny, dude, which is fine. We all joke around here, so
Yeah.
it's totally fine, dude. Totally fine. Not.
Honestly, I don't get mad whenever you say anything mean to me. I just kind of find it funny.
No, I don't get that either. I just don't go too far. So I ask. So.
Nolan Bushnell, the guy who made Atari, I didn't.
Huh. The more you know.
Went from making Atari to Chuck E. Cheese.
How do you do that? They go from Atari of all things to Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, dominant gaming industry to
animatronics that scare kids.
Oh, and also the bad pizza.
I can't say that because I've legit never been to a Chuck E. Cheese.
I've been there twice, and every time I've had the pizza, it tasted like cardboard.
I've always wanted to go to a Chuck E. Cheese because of like a town that's like 3-4 hours away from us. Like there's like an old Chuck E. Cheese, but I think it got taken down, which sucks because I always want to go there.
Yeah, but yeah, Chuck E. Cheese. Like I was really excited the first time I went there, but then I went there and I was like, I was kind of lame.
If I may ask, is it
like 9? So maybe I was a little too old at that point, but I don't know.
Well, it's weird because like they have the cool games and stuff, and they have the cool animatronics, and like they have some not adult stuff, but like things everyone to do. And I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, like clearly it's the kind of thing for everyone, but mostly kids. But I'm still thinking, like, clearly this place must have been popular because a lot of kids loved it. So
the mascots and animatronics would creep me out.
I was actually
they're kind of scary.
I was actually going to ask you that. Did the animatronics scare you at all, Matt?
Yeah. Well, the first location I went to had animatronics, but the second one I went to actually didn't have animatronics. It was just people in costumes.
Oh.
I guess they decided to retire them. I don't know.
I
do
want to
not like the new Wiggles.
Sorry?
There's a new Wiggles?
Oh, yeah. It's the one when it's all female and stuff, which, cool idea, really cool idea, but it's not the original. Whoa!
I've never seen the new Wiggles. I remember the old Wiggles and loving it, but I've never seen the new one. I didn't even know there was a new one.
I'm just so happy it didn't become a whole Ghost... I was going to say Ghost Rider, not Ghost Rider. Ghostbusters thing again, or the whole sexist thing. Like having a female Wiggles thing is really cool in my opinion, but yeah, you just never can replace the original Wiggles. And I don't.
Oh, Jeff is here. He's like, "What's up, my dude?"
Hey, Jeff. Not much. Just playing some Uncharted.
And talk about Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, we're talking
about
the
Chuck E. Cheese. Founder of Chuck E. Cheese was also the creator of Atari.
And it got inspired by friggin' Walt Disney of all things. Matt and I are on Discord. Jeff, if you want to chat with us, just thought I'd let you know. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back, like, I was never like a huge fan of the Wiggles, but apparently I must have been like a small fan because legit apparently I had a guitar of the Wiggles, and apparently I used to like a few of the songs, but I wasn't never like this huge fan. So.
Jeff said I had a gummy. Nice.
The
gummy?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it one of those type of gummies? Well, actually, that's not bad. That's not a bad thing because my stepmom takes those to sleep because they're not like actually hot gums that get you high or stuff. It helps you sleep and stuff. It's the good type of weed.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, no. It's
just hear weed. I'm like, oh, why?
No. Like there's the bad weed and there's the good weed. Like obviously my stepmom has the good weed
I didn't
because
know there was bad weed.
yeah. Okay, am I doing something wrong here? I don't know.
Also, I remember watching some creepy pasta Chuck E. Cheese video a long time ago, and it sure scared me to death. Of course, they faked it all, but still.
Oh yeah, I've read a few of those.
I've actually never read one.
Well, I don't read them. I just listen to the commentaries on YouTube.
It says it makes everything I eat taste good. Nice.
Maybe one day I'll try.
Okay, I'm ready for my grave now. Well, since mine blocks.
Yeah, maybe one day I'll try it. Who knows?
So do you want to join us, Jeff, or are you good for the night?
Yeah. Is the gummy making you too numb? Can I? Okay, here we go. Whoa! Ooh. Oh, Joe. Yeah, I don't read those.
I wish Warner Brothers would make more Ninjago DVDs.
What Warner Brothers?
I mean, they're the ones who distribute them.
I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, like ones I own are all distributed by them. Oh, hey, Jeff.
Hello.
What's up?
Oh, not much.
Are you high as a kite?
That's freaking me out.
No.
Okay. So how you doing, buddy? Like you feeling a lot better now?
Yeah, I feel better now, but
That's good. No,
well,
but-
yeah, it's just the past couple days that have been a little rough, but
yeah, no, I know that's why I was asking because you said you had a rough time. So
mhm.
Yeah, I mean, your silver lost its hands, so.
No, that was like that for a long time.
Oh.
It was. I found it today. I think it was yesterday. I found it in the corner of my closet.
oh yeah. So
I kind of forgot I had it.
So the hedgehog.
Also, Five Nights at Freddy's was inspired by Chuck E. Cheese and probably Night at the Museum.
Chuck E. Cheese, yes, which is true because the actual story behind Five Nights at Freddy's is an actual real life story based on Chuck E. Cheese. Like there legit was a guy who dressed up as Chucky and killed five, and it was either he had killed 5 kids, or he just robbed the place and killed a few of the adults. Like regardless, it is based on a true story, which is so fascinating and creepy. And I've
never watched any of the Night of the Museum films.
They're not great, but they're good. I saw the 3rd one in theaters. The last movie Robin Williams was ever in.
Oh, that's sad.
Actually, no. Like a lot of people actually thought.
I mean, it's sad the memory of what Robin Williams now.
Well, we just watched Good Will Hunting. That's another movie with Robin Williams.
Good Will Hunting. Never heard of that.
It's a pretty good movie.
I need to make a list of all the movies I want to see, especially that.
It's got Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, and Casey Affleck.
Oh, that's cool. Sorry, what'd you say, Matt?
And Black said, "You must be joking, Kale."
What?
You're just pulling eggs.
No, the whole Chuck E. Cheese thing. No, that's real.
He is real.
He's real. No, the whole story on Chuck E. Cheese, like, no, it being in like a guy dressed up as Chucky and killed some kids. Like, yeah, that's an actual real story.
Wasn't that it was like 5 people looking after the place, and like 3 of them got killed, but one of them only got shot in the jaw. Was able to call the police.
Yeah. What happened was one is I think it was adults. Like this guy dressed up as Chucky, and basically what happened was he robbed the place and shot some grown-ups, and one of them did get shot, but he pretended to be dead. And when it was all over, he lived and stuff.
I thought I heard enough scary Chuck E. Cheese stories.
Yeah, it's insane.
Now you get to hear the real one.
To go off topic quick, one thing I legit do need to do is watch more movies with not just Robin Williams, but I need to like look at your movie list again, Jeff, and just write a whole bunch of movies down because there's so many movies I want to look at.
Well, I mean, it's probably a good time to do it with quarantine and everything, so.
Oh, I'm going to for sure.
I'm well excited. When did this happen?
Oh, years and years ago.
Yeah. Not really a fan of Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, me neither.
I've never been to a Chuck E. Cheese in my life.
Same.
Been to one twice.
I kind of want to go. At the same time, I kind of don't want to go. Yeah.
The Muppets. It's understandable.
Sorry, what?
A train fan said he wasn't a fan of the Muppets.
I wasn't as a kid, but nowadays I am, obviously.
I've always been.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese isn't best. Not gonna lie.
It's gonna be one of these.
Especially the pizza or the cardboard.
Yeah.
The animatronics really are kind of creepy in real life.
They are. I've seen videos of them. I'm like, why do these exist?
I hate Dora so much.
Huh.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm not big on Dora either.
I'm not a fan of Dora anymore, but I have a soft spot for her.
I'm still mad they made a movie about her.
Really? I like the movie. One of the few times.
So what have you been up to lately, Jeff?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
Just mostly been doing school stuff.
Cool.
Also trying to find some time to relax, which I have.
Oh, glad to hear it.
I can't believe it was based on a Chuck E. Cheese event. Well, now I see why I shouldn't have played that game in the first place.
Oh, Jeff, I didn't tell you. I played the first level of Panzer Dragoon.
What did you think?
It's fun. I like it. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I friggin' love the soundtrack. I legit love the soundtrack. Like, not too big on the story, but I love the soundtrack. And yeah, the game's fun. I have to get used to the controls, obviously, but definitely a fun game.
It's a game that, like, you know, the more you play it and the more you get used to the controls, then you can start mastering it.
Yeah, exactly. Which I like.
And Buck says, I thought Dora was decent. I'm not a fan, but I used to like it, and her movie was okay.
Wait, I got a question from Mr. Mindblock. Didn't you say you were going to do, like, a face reveal?
Yeah, he's doing that
when
tomorrow.
you reached, like, 1,000 subs?
He's doing that tomorrow.
Oh, shit, nice.
But
Sorry,
no.
not supposed to swear on here.
No.
If you said it right after, you're like, oh, S word.
No. Shit's fine.
I'm glad I
kind of forgot.
played the game.
Yeah, shit's fine, Jeff.
Yeah, I like how you just say the S word and then you just say it again. You're like, oh, S word. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I didn't realize that. I usually use that word whenever I'm off guard about something like that.
Well, I take it back. I say Dora's meh.
Well, one thing, speaking of games, I will play Sam and Max at one point, so.
Nice.
My luck's gonna do it today, but so I got delayed, so I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Thanks for asking.
Okay, up here.
I think I might have a high tolerance for the weed gummies because I've seen my family take them and they're like, I can definitely see the effects, but like for me, I don't know. I feel I feel the same, but also I feel like a little more like energized. Like
Yeah.
I could go on for a few more hours than usual.
Yeah.
I see. I'm just running out of ideas of how I'm gonna do the reveal, and I'm gotten nervous all of a sudden.
There's nothing to be nervous about, dude. Just show your face, and that's that. That's what I did without any thought.
It also makes the food that I eat taste really good.
Sorry, Jeff?
Like it makes the food I eat like taste like better than usual.
That's good. Speaking of food,
Really?
at some point I want to start cooking again. Like I just completely decided to cancel making cooking videos, but I do want to start cooking again.
I could go for some scallop potatoes right now, or some mashed potatoes.
Not gonna lie, like I don't know why, but today I was just craving. I don't know what type of cheese. Like I think I was craving like crunchy melted cheese, like on nachos. I don't know why.
I'm also craving Caesar salad.
Oh man, one thing.
I don't know why.
One of my favorite things. I forget. I can't speak. One of my favorite things to get at one of my restaurants is Caesar salad. Like I'll do it during the day, and then whenever we do supper, I'll get nachos, and oh man, I love Caesar salad so much. It's actually funny you mentioned potatoes, Jeff, because I actually had mashed potatoes a few days ago, and I'm thinking to myself,
I haven't had mashed potatoes since like Christmas.
It's actually funny because I was thinking to myself, man, where's Jeff? He's missing out.
Yeah, I really am missing out.
Seriously, back then I was hyped to reveal it, but someone flipped the switch and now I got nervous.
Oh, it's nothing to be scared about, dude. Just show your face and that's that. Like, I honestly never thought about just how it would work. Like, I wear my Deadpool mask for one video, then I was in Sonic Generations, and there you go.
I had an idea, Kale.
Yeah, Jeff.
Since this year your channel is 5 years old.
Yep.
And I believe your very first review came out in like October?
Yep, my Cubs review came out in October, and I plan to take a quick review on a look at the game, just to see if I like it again. But not like it, but see if it's aged. Same for Generations at some point. But yeah, continue.
I was thinking more, we should like make a video of us like watching it.
If you
like 5 years later after you made it.
Like my Cars review or my Generations review?
Your Cars review. Your very first review.
If you're up for that, then sure, that'd be fun.
I don't know, it's just an idea in my head. It's like, I thought in my head like a couple days ago, it's like, man, Kale's like first review came out almost 5 years ago, and it felt like only like a year or so ago that I thought you actually made it.
It's even more funny because you're the first person I knew about it, and you had the first comment, and it just meant so much to me. And as time has gone on, I don't hate the review, but I don't like it anymore. Like, I'm not happy with it. I really felt like I could have done much more.
Yeah, I kind of like watched it for like a second. It was like, man, Kale kind of gets a bit of a move on with things. Like you kind of talk very slowly.
I think it's
like you kind of like beat around the bush.
I think
you don't get to the point right away. You keep saying the gameplay is awesome, the story is awesome, the characters are great, and then you just start going on and saying like, I think the characters are great. I think these are like the characters are like in the movie.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the same thing for like 2 minutes straight now.
Yeah, one thing I have no idea.
You should watch my review of the first Spider-Man movie.
True.
It's funny you say that, Jeff, because I kind of noticed in my later reviews, like, not only does my comedy get better, because I either do like silly comedy or physical comedy, but I've also noticed, like, I get straight to the point. I talk about what I like and yada 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 and stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, Yeah, I've definitely come a long way. My only
You
problem,
got more rhythm.
the only problem is I still felt like I haven't found my stride to reviews, like my own style, if you know what I mean.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like, see,
So you tend to want to do one thing for one video, and then you have a completely different idea for another one.
yeah, like I think a good example is like my oh 06 side, my OVA review is like a nostalgia critic in a way. Well, my Generations review is kind of like Caddy, I guess, or even Ant Dude. I don't know. Like I'm not trying to copy people, obviously, but yeah, you know what I mean.
You want to talk about certain things a certain way
Yeah,
with a certain game. Like obviously, reviewing a game and then reviewing a movie, they're gonna feel different.
yeah. The problem is though, like, does that seem like a bad thing that I review things in a different way, or like does it get
No,
this
because I mean, it would feel more
different?
fitting
Right,
with what you're reviewing.
right. Because one thing I always feel is, I'm doing so many different things, and it doesn't seem like I'm trying to. I have a feeling like some videos I'm just trying to struggle. Like, what am I trying to find my personality as? And I kind of realize, my personality is, I'm a jerk here or there, but I can be funny. I can be a little goofy, and the comedy comes out of nowhere. But some adult stuff too, and yada yada yada. But yeah,
Yeah.
This reminds Alexis, and I played in the last Five Nights at Freddy's and thought it was a cool game, but now hearing the fact that the Purple Guy story was based on a Chuck E. Cheese event, what were you even thinking, Scott Coffin?
well, actually, it's funny. It was just an idea. Like, it wasn't just based on that. Like, one of Scott's games reminded people of old animatronics, and so he based it off of that. So, I mean, I'm getting my ass kicked.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna get going because I'm gonna go to bed and try to get up at a decent time tomorrow morning.
Okay, Jeff. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, no problem.
Seeing you again.
Yeah.
Also, before you leave, Jeff,
What's up?
when do you think we could do Scott Pilgrim?
I'm not sure. I got to see what's coming up with the upcoming weeks because things are starting to get a bit more busy, and I'm trying to do this thing where I'm trying to actually like schedule doing things, like spending a certain amount of time and trying to like have some consistency with when I do work and how much work I'm getting done.
I see. I get
Because
you.
it's kind of been all over the place a little lately.
Yeah.
So once I'll message you guys when there's a time where I've got things figured out and I can do something like that.
Yeah, just take your time, Jeff, and just stay safe. So.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Okay, Jeff. Well,
anyways, I'm pretty tired.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to bed.
Yeah, like stay safe, Jeff, and tell Emma we said hi, please.
Yeah, sure.
Night, dude.
All right. Good night.
Bye. And then they would.
Alright, my block says, I know I'll do fine on the reveal. I'm just not settling on the love you joke for it.
Just do whatever you want to do, my friend. That's really all.
Oh, he says I'm now settling, not.
Okay. So, before we do Christopher Robin tomorrow, Matt, do you want to like just chat for a bit, or like just do Christopher Robin and then just chat?
We can do it however you want.
Okay. Well, I'll screen record the movie tomorrow. I'll test it just to make sure it looks and works fine. Besides, because I'm recording a movie on a new capture card, so besides that though, yeah, like maybe around 3 o'clock we can do that. Cause I wanna, well, I don't know. The only plans I have tomorrow is I wanna fix my Toby with my dad. That's honestly it. But like, we definitely will do Christopher Robin and chat for a bit. Because I'll chat with you while I'm filming Great Discovery, so.
Oh, I just found out one from Ashton about his show. Oh wait, never mind. It's for something else.
Oops. Man, I don't know.
No, it's finished Total Drama Action.
Sorry, man.
So I finished Total Drama Action earlier.
Oh, nice. You're gonna have to definitely wait for a little bit then, dude, because I want to watch season 1 and 2.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, watching it back, honestly, I'm not as big on action.
It's fun.
At least compared to the first season.
It's funny. I mean, when Action first came out, I was loving so much of it, but it's been years since I've seen it, so.
I think the problem is there's a lot of filler episodes.
Yeah. Like,
There's so many episodes where no one gets eliminated.
Really? Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of them where just no one gets eliminated. Where in like the first season there's only 2. I think in season 2 there's like 8.
Huh.
Yeah.
If I may ask, like, with the season...
Fine box.
No, go ahead.
Yeah?
I was going to say...
I wasn't saying anything.
Well, I was going to say, the 1 or 2 episodes when we're on the talk show of Jeff and Bridget, like, does that still hold up well?
They're fine, but honestly they're better in the 3rd movie.
Right.
Yeah, honestly, like, they're alright in the 2nd season, but I think they're way better in the 3rd season because they, like, actually affect what goes on in the show.
Yeah. It always upset me how they never made a theatrical film, because I know for a fact that I would, like, do really well.
How do you do a total drama theatrical movie?
I don't know, like, really have, like, really big stakes, maybe make it 2 hours, make the animation beautiful as could be, and, just have a really good story.
Yeah, I don't know if total drama really works as, like, a movie, though.
No, you're right, but I think it'd be cool.
Imagine they did Total Drama Rama, the movie.
Oh, that.
Yeah, the baby show.
Oh, the baby show, yeah. I can never remember what the baby show is called, so I always forget.
I only remember because it actually airs a surprisingly decent bit on Cartoon Network here in America.
Huh.
But yeah, they surprisingly play it quite a few times. Oh man, there's surprisingly a good bit of... Actually, I think most of that show is on YouTube, the baby one.
It's still kind of amazing how there's still like a big fan base for the show. Like as much as I got some enjoyment out of season 4, I kind of felt like the show was really starting to lose its merit.
Yeah, it really was, honestly. I'm surprised they made more than 3 seasons, honestly.
Actually, yeah. Like, I don't mind them doing 3 seasons, not at all. I mean, sorry, more than 1 season. I don't mind that at all. But, whoa, crap. And I don't mind the new characters either. But just something felt like it was missing. Like, it had, like, having some of the original cast. Like, that would have been nice again. And, like, after a while, each challenge kind of not felt the same. But, they didn't differentiate. They didn't change it a lot. And after a while, each season kind of felt the same.
Yeah, Honestly, total drama for me just kind of became background noise. I just play it just from doing something else.
Yeah, I can see
It basically became like what modern Simpsons or like modern Fairly Odd Parents became. And it's just there, and you're just surprised there's so many people still watching it that the network continues it.
that. Yeah.
So many people watching. Oh my god.
Do you have any flaws of season 1 of Total Drama?
Maybe sometimes it's a little overly gross, but
Yeah.
I can understand why they do that. Like when I was watching through the second to last episode again, like the one where they were doing all those dares, I legit almost barfed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I decided to swallow it and suck it up.
The only time, that one kind of, I never really bulked, but there were times I'm like, okay, this is really
Like, I
gross.
hate the episode. I do like seeing Heather get tortured, but like, goddamn,
For me,
that episode's pretty
Heather.
gross.
For me, I just loved how they tortured Heather. So
Yeah.
the only time I never felt sick, the only time I really felt disgusted is when they eat all those gross foods, and then everyone barfs at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, really, I have very little issues with Total Drama Season 1. Maybe an only other one I could think of is that maybe the pacing's a little too slow sometimes, but, I don't mind.
Yeah. What do you think the next stream should be? Like, should I play some more PS4 games that isn't the same two and a different one? Or should I do like an Xbox? Or what do you think the next one should be?
I'm not sure off the top of my head.
I will do another Thomas one at some point, but I do want to do more gaming ones.
What's going to be the next thing, or are you done?
I don't know. Should I do one more, or should I end it for the night?
Depends on what you want.
I'm getting a little tired now, so obviously besides fixing my Toby,
Yeah.
we're gonna have audio chat tomorrow because I don't plan on watching the game, because I'm not a football fan. So, and I'll just watch, and if there happens to be any friggin' Super Bowl TV spots, I'll just watch them as time goes on. Again, maybe I'll go upstairs here and there, but yeah. So yeah, I think I'll just end it for here. So, Mindblocks, if you have anything else to say, my friend, just say it now, and then I'm gonna end the stream. What I will do though is I'm going to turn my PS4 off.
Wow. He says good night, guys.
Night, Mindblocks. Have a good night, man.